6 tonight. More.
You're a user, Mohammed.
I did the BJ. No for you.
Bitch ass, slut ass whore.
You don't like it? Why are you wasting money going to Grenada?
Good night.
And
Good
welcome
night.
back, and good day, good morning, and all of the goods that could happen, because you could be listening to this episode in the morning, at night, in your car, at any time of the day, anywhere in the world. But hello, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of I1Y Podcast. I'm very, very excited because this time is 90 Day Fiance edition, but not like 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, not 90 Day Fiance happily ever after. No. This one is the 90 Day Fiance. This is it. This is the WrestleMania, the Super Bowl. This is the World Cup of 90 Day Fiancés, and we are here. Fuck yeah.
We out here.
We out here.
And of course, I am one of your lovely hosts, Miguel Perez.
And I'm the other lovely host. My name is EJ Edmonds.
And I'm the other lovely host, Marie Riri Forster.
Fuck yeah. And we are
How was y'all's holiday? Let's talk about that real quick. I got to go grab me a drink in a minute, but I want to know what'd you guys do?
I fucking worked all day. 2 jobs. Because I'm out here.
Guess I'm out.
See, balling.
Yeah, I bought a house and now I have to work like
you see that nice
87 jobs.
piano she got in the background. You see
Hey,
that
you
nice
see this?
piano. Yeah.
You think that shit pays for itself? How do you think
No,
I get
it
that
don't.
money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? And I know, EJ, you want to go get a drink, but see that background that you have right now? So every like not every Sunday, every other Sunday, I do the announcements for this church online, and it just hit me. There's a guy that sings a song that always like sends his music, and then they play it at the church. And I swear to God, I think that's his background. I think that's his actual, because there's a guy playing that piano.
My
in the
house?
background. Your house, yes.
He's in my house.
Some guy sneaks in, records while you're out there, working. And he records himself singing and then sends them to the to the church that I
Son
do
of a
the announcement
bitch.
for. Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty solid background. We can't be the only people to catch on. Let's be for real. Ain't nothing new under the sun no more.
If you actually saw what was happening in the background of my house right now, you would be horrified.
It's 2 dudes jello wrestling on her counter right now.
Oh, I was gonna say, is her cat like turning on the gas or something?
Yeah, just playing with matches in the background.
Cat lugging
Going
a
what?
knife around like Chucky.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
probably does have a knife hidden somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised. She's from the streets. She knows.
The streets.
She
Yeah.
is. She's literally. I found her on the street. So yeah.
Oh shit! All right,
Yeah. She's tough. She's one tough bitch.
Yeah.
there you go.
Gotta love a thug bitch. Gotta love them.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
But yeah, other than that, Easter was fun. I mean, well, kind of. Jenna was sick, and I was out doing the announcements for the church, and came back, and she was still sick. So
Oh man, that's a
we didn't
bummer.
do much.
Yeah. Me and the fam, we hopped in the minivan and we rolled out to visit my mom in Southern Virginia, which was kind of dope. My mom and my grandma. And we went over to my uncle, my mom's brother. And it was dope. Like, the kids had kids there, their age to play with. It was fun. There was a basketball court right across the street. Cam was hyped about that. And then, kind of like the highlight of my weekend, though, this morning I actually sat down and I recorded with my 91-year-old grandma.
Nice.
Yay.
Because what happened is, like, it was one of those things I thought about. They call it a legacy interview. I really didn't know it was a thing till I Googled it. But basically what it is, like, she's 91 and I'm very aware she's not going to be around forever. But truth be told, like, all I know about her is she grandma. Like, I don't know anything. I know she was other shit before she was my grandma and my mother's mom. And so I kind of just sit down and, talk with her about that. And it ended up being pretty good. My grandma's a whole goody two shoes, or she's a liar, one of the two.
Yeah. I was gonna say, or she's just lying to you.
Yeah, or she's a liar, one of the two. But it was nice. It was a good time.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be nice to have a grandma that likes you and that you like. I never
Yeah.
had one of those.
No.
No. No, my grandmother was a piece of shit. My nana was horrible. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh man. Yeah.
that's her legacy
Yeah.
on
There you
record.
go. Grandma, you suck. The end.
Nana was an asshole, a full asshole.
You had one of those mean grandmas. Everybody had one.
Yeah, she just sucked. She was terrible.
Oh
But-
yeah.
You know, she's not here anymore, so whatever. Bye. God, I'm awful, huh?
Do you want a horn? Here you go. All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
I want the horn. She gets the poo poo.
That was the most reluctant horn I've ever given away in my life.
You're like, I don't feel good about this.
Yeah, I'm sitting there over there like, do you want the horn, Riri? You want the horn? He's
Oh,
like,
weird.
yeah, hit that motherfucker. All right.
With confidence.
Yeah, cool. You got it.
And- all right. But yeah, so EJ, you want to go grab your drink?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Hell yeah. All right. So you guys don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine if I actually had a surprise planned for EJ. And then he came back, he's like, "What's up, guys?" And I'm like, "Happy birthday," or some shit like that. But while EJ goes out and gets his drink, I just want to touch bases with you, Marie. Obviously, we watched the show and it was very, very entertaining.
It sure was.
This show, I think it has a lot of promise. Some of these people are just complete like messes. Like,
Yeah.
just absolute messes.
Also, too, I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm noticing a trend on this 90-Day Fiance universe, but in particular with this season,
Mhm.
is they're not casting ugly normal people anymore. Everybody's too pretty.
Everybody is like, yeah.
It's like everybody's like Instagram model or, just, I don't know, good hygiene. Like I want like the stummy love.
I want Nicole and Colty.
Yes. Yeah. And what's her name with Muhammad? I forgot her name. Danielle. Like that's what I want to
Real
see.
people. I want real people.
Yes. Real people. You say real, I say ugly, whatever. I just it's like I'm watching it, I'm going, this looks like they like sent out casting, like, they had like a casting agent find these people,
Yeah.
and not in the way of like, oh, do you have a long distance relationship? It was like, hey, you're hot, like here's somebody else who's hot in another country, why don't you guys figure it out?
Wouldn't it be funny if one of those guys is like, "Oh man, I thought it was gonna be on Temptation Island. What happened?" It's like,
Yeah, or Love is Blind or something. Like it just has that feel where I'm like, I don't trust people that are this good looking. Like there's too many good looking people in one show. Like you can't.
On this show right here. Thank
Yeah.
you, Riri. Appreciate it. I wouldn't necessarily call Miguel good looking, but it is what it is.
I'm a very attractive young man.
Yes, you are a young
you
man.
are beautiful, Toots. You're beautiful.
I am what was that? Oh, actually I was listening to that episode, Petite and Pretty.
Oh, yes, you are. You are petite and pretty, Miguel. You're a petite little princess.
In my mind, I am petite.
Yeah. It's all in what you think. That's
Exactly.
what matters. It's how you feel on the inside. But no, they're just I was saying to Miguel, EJ, this cast, they're too pretty. They're too good looking. I don't trust it.
On here?
Yeah. They're getting better and better looking each time there's another iteration of the 90-Day Fiance universe. So
I agree.
I mean, the times is changing. You know what I mean? Over the years, cars get prettier too, don't they? It's just how it goes.
Oh, hell yeah. Anne rescued her cat from the mean streets of Marietta, Georgia. Oh, yeah.
Rescued her cat from Harriet.
And fun fact,
Harriet's a thug.
Harriet the thug.
Dude, she like legit walked into my house. Like she hung out in my front yard for a little bit. Then she was in my backyard. And then one day she was like, yeah, I'm coming in. Did not even care that I had a giant pit bull dog. Like she's just like, what's up, dog? This is my house now. I'm the captain. And I was like, oh my God. And my dog was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now they're friends.
You can get down or lay down, bitch. What you doing?
Yeah. Oh, I have videos of her just straight up smacking my dog in the face, and my dog just sits there and takes it like an idiot. I mean, but she loves the cat. She would, I swear to God, my dog would protect my cat before she would protect me. Like 100%.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah. See, Ann knows. She knows.
She knows what's up.
She knows what's up. But hell yeah. Also, please, if you're going to adopt or if you're going to get a pet, please adopt. There's a lot of stray animals and rescue animals that need help. So that's my Bob Barker plea.
Give Maria a horn, EJ, for that.
Give me a horn.
Sure.
Save all those dummies.
Now, now that you EJ, now that you have a drink, I want to cheer because this season's gonna be excellent. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of twists and turns, and of course the predictions is gonna be fun because we get to have an extra prediction at the end of the episode. Which cast member is going to get canceled first?
Ooh.
And here's the thing: we can change our decision after we get introduced to the last two couples. So if you're not happy with this choice that you make today, after we get introduced to the couples, you get the option to stay with it or change it. So
okay.
Yes, and for everybody at home too, listening or watching here on YouTube, please play along, make your predictions, write them down, send them to us. We want to know what you're thinking as well, and of course, let us know who you think is going to be canceled at the end of the season. Oh, not even before at the end of the season, like just throughout the season.
We could have like a cancel bracket tournament.
That's a good idea.
Right? Somebody draw that up. I don't know how to do that.
The March Sadness. Right?
Yes. Oh, March Badness.
Okay. But it's not, it is,
I like sadness.
Enough, it is April though.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
April Fool. I don't know. We'll think of something clever.
We ran out of steam on that one quickly. We're like, April. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, we're not smart. We know this.
We're fucking idiots. And I think that what makes us wise is the fact that we know we're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Right?
We're like teenagers.
There's something to be said for that.
Yeah.
Spring Sadness. Ann came up with, I like Spring Sadness. No, I don't know. Maybe.
Spring Sadness is good. I like it.
Not bad. Yeah.
I like it.
All right. Well, yeah. And that'll cover the whole season. It don't matter. There we go.
And it covers it's not a specific month. It's good. I like it. Spring Sadness. Who's gonna get canceled?
That's right.
Yeah,
and
going down. Somebody's doing it. Who's gonna call somebody the N-word?
Oh, I got my predictions.
You do?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I already got my predictions.
It better not be mine because I'm gonna slap you upside your fucking head.
We'll see. Oh, this is another thing.
I think I got a dark horse right now for who gonna get canceled.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I think mine's pretty obvious. But hey, how about this? If you pick somebody, you can pick the other person's. Like you can't pick the same person over. Like you know what I mean? Like just like
we need our own individual picks. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
fair.
All right.
Well, I can't wait to see this next two. I can't wait for this. This is going to be good. So if there's anybody out there who's talented and can draw brackets, because I'm stupid and I don't know how to draw a box and lines, do that.
Yeah, like just lines and rectangles.
Yeah, I don't know
either. So
I don't know how it works.
We'll figure something out.
We definitely will. And while we do that, I want to say, EJ, get the horn ready. I know we're getting out of control here, but
we're horny today.
That's right. Fuck yeah, we're horny.
Throw that horn.
We'll love throwing that horn around. But I want to give a quick shout out to all the Patreon members that joined us in this past week. For example, the people that wants us to get Gucci Pen, who is Kathleen, Jenny, and Jancy. So those people want us to get Gucci Pen. So let's give them a horn. Another special shout out to Jolene because she wants us to get raccoon tail hats.
Oh, hell yeah.
And now for my favorites, because this is going to happen, everybody. We're going to manifest this. I want to give a quick shout out to Tracy and Tracy, who join us on the House of 11 takeover. So let's give them a shout out.
Double T's.
Yeah, I saw one of y'all put in the damn in the chat. I guess they selling like poom poom wigs.
Poom
poom Merkins. Wigs.
That was Jamie, Dr. Jamie. Yes.
Don't y'all spend y'all life trying to get rid of that shit? So you get a a designer poom poom fur now?
I listen. Sometimes you need to change it up a little. I guess I don't know.
Mix it
I
up.
don't.
I'm guessing.
I think y'all
Yeah.
doing too much, ladies. Y'all doing too much. Y'all don't see us walking
Listen,
around.
I'm not doing any of it.
with dick
I'm
leashes
just.
or any of that.
You
We
get
ain't
what you
doing none of
get.
Marie's like, you guys fuck. I haven't shaven.
Listen, I'm
Come
fucking
on.
42.
Yeah,
Who am I impressing?
Yeah,
at this
you were
point?
getting this old lady poom poom, and you were going home. You were not staying there.
Yeah.
Right?
You're not singing your fucking church music on my piano. Get out of here.
Next time you see him, just kick him out. Chase him with a broomstick. Hey,
Yeah.
get out of here.
What do you think you are? What do you think? You're a stray animal? I only keep strays in here.
Holy shit. Oh, man. This episode is definitely going to rule. So why don't we get started? Of course, this is 90 Day Fiancé, Season 9, Episode 1. Ketchup and mustard.
Ketchup to
my
mustard.
mustard.
To my
Yeah.
mustard, right. They follow the formula. Not gonna hate on it, so I'm gonna give it a C.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It's all right.
You know what? It was garbage, and there was a better title buried in this episode. And you know what it was? Party Kiss by Guillermo. He had that line, and I was like,
you got some pretty good lines.
That's the line. That's the title. Party Kiss by. That sums up this whole fucking show.
I think you got a point there, Riri.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
you know what? I was actually, Marie, I was gonna tell you should name the episode today, and you just gave it all away.
Yeah.
Well,
So now you got to pick up another one.
You gotta pick up another
Yep. Good job.
All right.
All
Sorry.
right,
I blew my load. What can I say? I'm excited.
Get it back up because you're gonna have to give us another one.
Marie went in full pump.
I did a full pump, and I was like, God damn, that was good.
She did a full pump 17 minutes into the episode.
Ah, damn. All right. Well, everybody forget what you just heard so we can play dumb. All right.
I mean, realistically, we probably could if we wasn't doing this live, but this is
I
what
know. I know.
That's true, because I actually like that one. And I think I did write it in my notes. I don't think maybe I didn't, but that's a fucking pretty good one.
See, I'm too excited. I'm too excited to get into it. So this is what happens.
Let's get into it, Marie. Let's not waste any more time. Let's talk about the very first cast member. His name is Bilal.
Yes.
Bilal,
He's 42. He lives in Kansas City, and he's hood, but he's also bougie. He likes nice things, and he also still keeps it real.
We're gonna go with Hooji. There you go.
Bougie.
Hooji.
Another contender for the title of this episode. Hooji. Yes, he's also a bit OCD, actually a lot. He is always like walking around and he goes, that piece of dust doesn't go there. And then he fixes the piece of dust and he's like, okay, that's more like it. And then he cleans it. That's how fucking OCD he is. He fixes his own mess and then gets rid of it. Another thing that we found out about this guy is that he is Muslim.
Yeah, he is.
And grew up praying 5 times a day, and he was very, very religious. At least his family was. But now he is a real estate investor. Well, not only that, but he's also a real estate agent. And
he could have realistically just stopped at investor. Investor just mean automatically you got paper.
Yeah,
basically, yeah.
I mean, you could tell that dude makes money. Like he has nice clothes and that house. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So our good old friend here is showing a house today, right? And he's like, I want to sell this house and I'm going to show it to somebody very special, very special. And he opens the door and we see Shaida, right? And I thought at first I was like, oh, that's a sister or like somebody from another Muslim person or. And he's like, oh, actually, she's my ex-wife. We were married for 10 years, have 3 kids. Did they say 3 or 2?
2.
Okay, because I remember they said 3, and then I heard 2 names. I was like, oh, so they must be keeping 1 out of the show, but 2 makes more sense. And they also got divorced 7 years ago. He basically said, you know what? I'm just not in love with you anymore. I'm not in love with anything. I'm just going to do my own thing, live my own life, and I'm just going to fucking do whatever.
And that's what she said to him, right?
That's basically what happened.
I think he said that to her. It sounded like he was the one that was like, "Yeah, I don't want to do this anymore."
But
Yeah.
he was like, imagine somebody waking up and telling you waking up one day and somebody telling you they're not in love with you anymore. Like
Yeah,
he said that. So
Could have been
why would he
mutual.
imagine if he's the one who said it? That's
I
what I'm
don't
assuming.
know. Yeah, you're right.
I
I don't
think
know.
I think he'd be on some bullshit that we ain't seen yet that we're going to see this season.
Oh,
Is
they
what
are
it is.
all
There's got to be a reason.
hiding something.
Dude, I couldn't. I'm a very neat person. I couldn't live with someone like that. Like that is intense. That's like you've got some shit you got to work out, dude. Like that
That's
is
like living
not
with
normal.
Martell.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like another level of live. I don't. I'm surprised that he was married as long as he was, to be honest. So shout out to Shaida.
Yeah.
Bilal is not a cat rescuer. Bad vibes on him with all his clock and dagger shit.
Yeah.
He's good with his kids though. For now, I
Because you got to think about it. He's still probably got a front up right now. Because you got to think about this. People only have a finite amount of energy before the real them comes out.
Yeah.
Before the before the real piece of shit comes out the woodworks. Right?
I get it all out in the front. I
Yeah.
don't have time for it anymore.
Me
Like,
too.
listen,
this
is what I am.
Riri. There you go.
Yeah. No, dude, the same
Yep.
thing. I said it here on the podcast before when Jenna and I met. We were basically like, so no bullshit, right? And she's like, yeah, no. And then we just laid out everything on the table, and then we're like, all right, cool. So like, that's just you're a fucking psycho and you're angry all the time. I'm like, yeah, most of the time, yeah. And she's like, okay, but you get on stage and get that fucking bad energy off. I'm like, yep. She's like, okay, I can deal with that.
Did you hit her with a sad Miguel story though?
No, she didn't get those stories like a year in or like
Ooh.
2 years in. Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to lock her in first. If he just start off with some sad shit.
Yeah.
Like I got strangled with a yo-yo. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you here at this bar by yourself.
I got tied up to a radiator. Lights off. So my mom could go up. Actually,
I was chained up outside a junkyard. I used to eat other Mexicans. Like, wait, what? Right?
You watch Squid Games? That was me.
Space of my life.
Oh shit.
So then this guy Bilal was on TikTok one day scrolling, minded his own business, and he met this girl Shaida, and she's a yoga instructor. She's 37.
Yeah.
Okay, because I got 31, but I'm pretty sure it was 37. And she was actually like, hey, you know what? I kind of like this guy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and slide into his DMs and be like, hey, what's up? And he was like, oh, I thought it was fake, but then I realized, oh, we have mutual friends. Therefore, there's no way she's fake. I'm like, damn it. Like,
Yeah,
if this was
got a
football,
couple of
dude,
your dumbass friends too.
red flag right there, dude. You know how many comics I see on Facebook, right? When like a hot chick friends me on Facebook, I click on it just to see who my mutual friends are, and it's usually like guys that I'm like, they would definitely just add those people just for the fuck of it. So I'm like, yeah, no, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
like, oh,
I
guys,
agree.
I gotta talk to this hot chick because Kenny Capozzi is friends with her, and I know Kenny. What? Are you,
Yeah, you need to have some another layer of judgment.
yeah. Oh God, this people.
Yeah.
So he finally decided that he was gonna go meet her, so he went out. He flew to Trinidad and Tobago, right?
TNT, baby.
Yeah, TNT, which Rob has nightmares because the TNT team beat the US a couple of years ago in World Cup qualifiers, and he's very, very upset. But anyways, he was telling us that at first when they met, she was shy, but after a few days, she became more open, and he got to see her fun side. They fell in love, and on the 7th day, he was like, "Hey, baby, you want to be your 90-day fiance?" And she was like, "Yes." So he was like, all right, I got you. I'm going to go talk to Matt Sharp, and we're going to get on the show, and then you're going to come live with me in Kansas. Kind of, right? I mean, like that's what was supposed to happen, but then I
Pretty
guess
much, yeah.
COVID hit, and her paperwork was put on hold until now, and she's gonna be here this weekend. You know,
He's coming.
so he
Your
tells
shit's
his
about
wife,
to get ugly. I cannot wait.
dude,
Fuck
it
that. I
is.
can't wait.
Yeah.
It is a build up. It is such a build up. Like it's almost like a tease from Matt Sharp going, "Do you like this? Do you like
Yeah.
this?
You want to see more of
Oh,
this?
oh, you're gonna love next week."
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
wait, motherfucker. Make sure you are right there on your couch. Okay.
Oh yeah.
You gonna love this shit.
But there's a problem. They
What's
can't
the
live
problem?
together. They can't live together because they are Muslim. So they can't share a space together unless they're married. So thankfully, he's a very smart man and he thought about loophole. And he was like, well, we can't get married right away because I don't know her. But what we can do is we can summon the spirits from an iris and we can get married spiritually.
We can
Yep.
be spiritual married.
He must see the same psychic as an iris.
He probably does.
Yeah, he
He's
goes
like-
to, it's not an iris, it's another iris. Like
Yeah.
that's what it is. Like it's two of them,
Yeah.
right?
What's your name? It's like
Spiritual.
we can't use your name on 2 shows, so you gotta change your name. She's like Shaniris.
Yeah, that's it. Shaniris. Definitely
So,
not grifting anyone.
No, not even a little bit.
So then the wife is like, so you make sure that she signed a prenup, right? And he's like, I don't know. What is it to you? What do you want? She's like, well, you gotta do it because you have kids. And you never know somebody until you fucking really get to know them, and then they take all of your money. So fucking chill it, all right? Cool it
Yeah.
with your fucking emotions, and make her sign a prenup, all right? She's not
We want
Jasmine. She's
prenup.
not gonna stab you. Yeah,
Well, we don't know that.
that is true. That is true. And I gotta say this before I move on. I think she's a Jasmine. I think she's the Jasmine.
Oh, 100%. I totally agree. I was like, she is, you know what she is? She's a Jasmine and Larissa combined. She's like,
That would be.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it. I can smell it coming.
I can smell it.
So you think she about to have her OnlyFans and well, I don't know. Like
No. I don't know. No, not like current day Larissa. I'm talking like initial introduction Larissa, like crazy Larissa, her and Colty like fighting all the time and like all that bullshit. Yeah, there's gonna be some drama.
Oh man.
I think she's
Yeah.
gonna bring it for sure. But
Oh yeah.
the fun doesn't stop there. He takes his kids out to a lake, right? Because they have a boat. They go on a lake, and then he decides to break the news. Hey guys, guess what? Shaida's gonna be here Sunday, and the kids are like, "I."
You see their face, they're like, okay.
They're like, cool. Who is she?
Like, what do you want us to do, dude? And like, I don't see this happened before with cast members where they get excited to tell their kids that their significant other is coming. It's like, who cares?
Yeah,
Nobody
they don't give a
cares.
fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I care because I like fucking enjoy garbage and fucking drama. But your kids are like, just like, whatever. Do you have $5? Can we
Yeah.
go back to Can we please get off the boat? I'm done. I'm done fishing, Dad. This is
Yeah.
stupid.
This
stupid.
is I don't want to be deep water sea fishing
Sea fishing.
anymore.
Yeah. Can I get back to my
On
Xbox already? Fuck this shit.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I got a TikTok video to record. The fuck am I doing on this boat?
So they go
I
over
gotta
the
go
news.
back home and do the staple my nuts challenge or whatever it is today.
Staple my nuts, Jack.
Well, that's something. They be doing anything. Dude, nigga, that was eating Tide Pods. Don't look at me like that's crazy.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah. The stuff people man.
I guess the funnest one was probably planking. I really enjoyed planking. That one was just fun.
Was it?
I thought it was fun because it was just weird and random. Because then all of a sudden you see just people planking and like places that you go, what the fuck? How do you even get up there?
I always thought the mannequin challenge was actually pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, the ones where like you'll have a crowd of people and you just have them all freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always thought that was pretty cool.
To Black Beetle.
Yeah.
That was cool. Are we old?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what I know the mannequin challenge. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get into these challenge things. That's too much work.
It's like, guys, I have cats, right?
Yeah, and it's just it's like a whole thing. It's an activity. You got to plan it. It's like, ugh. I'm not big on group activities.
It's not like a flash mob where you're like take
Yeah,
weeks for your schedule to go practice. It's like
just fucking leave me alone. Just let me get my groceries without you fucking blocking the aisle, doing your bullshit. Like, can I just get in there and get my goddamn oatmeal, please? Thank you.
Yeah, I just want my kale. Just let me get to my
Yeah.
kale, and I'll be out of your way. I don't want no trouble. Right?
oh my god.
Uh,
So
Oops.
the next day he sits in his corner and he talks to Shaida, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm ready to see the house, and just not just this white wall that you sit in front of this whole time that I see all the time." And also, I can't believe that I'm packing to come see you. And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's cool. Anyways, you're gonna be a mom. How do you feel about that?"
Yeah. He's like, okay, new mommy.
Yeah, he's just like, I don't know. I guess I'll just have to adjust. Do they want to see me? Do they want to hang out with me? He's like, yeah, probably. She's like, cool. Also, can you talk to them about possibly having a baby brother? Because I really want to have a kid. Because I'm 37, bro. So I gotta get going with kids. And he's like, yeah, we'll fucking talk about that at some point.
Yeah, I mean, we could discuss that eventually. You know what I mean? Let's just get through all of this other stuff that I actually want to do first, and yeah, and then we'll revisit that later, big guy. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that when you get here. I'd rather talk to you in person. Like it's the always want to talk to you in person line always kills me. Cause I'm like, no, just just get it out of the way.
Yeah, this dude is he's controlling the whole narrative of this whole relationship. Like, there is no way that, he's going to involve her in any decisions or listen to her or care about her feelings. He's like, no, we're gonna do what I want because I'm OCD and that's how I roll.
I gotta control.
Because you seem to forget he's Houji, okay? So
yeah, he's Houji.
You got to realize that Shaida is part of his ensemble,
right?
You know what I mean? You get the bad chick in the burqa, right? You got the tailored suit on,
the bad chicken,
right?
Sounds like it could be a fashion line.
Yeah,
bad chicken burqa.
We taking over.
Yeah, it's House of 11 special.
Yeah,
that's going to be one of our specialty lines. So
this is part of his
look
ensemble.
Out for that.
This is supporting cast for this dude. This is not wife that he's looking for right now. This is supporting cast right now.
I see what you're saying. Actually,
yeah.
I actually do see it. I see how this is gonna turn out like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's fast forward to the day off. Right, it's Sunday now, and Bilal is getting ready to go meet his wife or like to go pick her up, and Nefertari.
Sounds close enough.
I think it's Nefertari. Yeah.
Nefertari. Well, she flew all the way from Atlanta to be like, what kind of fucking bullshit are you doing now? I need to see this. So imagine like how fucked up somebody has to be that you're like, let me put my entire fucking weekend on hold to come see you act a fool.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to go pick my baby up. I was like, hold on, wait, I'm gonna hop on the next flight. Yeah, give me like 6 hours, I'll be there. Right? I gotta see this shit.
So then the sister gets there and she's like, hey, listen, so I don't want to I don't fucking mean to shit on your parade, but what's the deal with this girl? Like, do you know anything about her? Do I know anything? Like, what can you tell me about her? And he's like, well, she's been engaged twice. And the sister's like, huh, she's been engaged twice and she is 37.
37. Yep.
Huh, that's a little strange. Like, at that point, that's when I was like, yeah, I think she's the Jasmine of this. Like, she's just waiting for her Gino.
Yeah, she's got some crazy that's about to come out.
I 1000% think she's crazy. Yeah.
You think with Shaida, you think that's about to happen?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I always try to figure out at the beginning of the season which one of them I'm gonna root for.
I mean, you could root for her, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's gonna
Doesn't
backfire.
mean she's not crazy.
So then he made her a little like Easter basket. Do you guys see that? With like a couple of shirts, like a Kansas City shirts and a
Yeah.
couple of mugs, so she
Some
can.
TNT shit. Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, this is gonna be good. And I also got a surprise for her, and I was like, oh great, like flowers or a limo or something like that. He goes, no, nothing like that. I'm gonna go pick her up in this fucking beat up white fucking I kidnap children van, and then I'm gonna bring her to my childhood home.
Dude.
And I was like, okay, one, that's fucking awesome because that's creative as fuck, and that is actually hilarious. This is gonna be great. And then B, I was like, that's fucked up, dude.
Yes. Yeah. I could appreciate it exactly like that. I was like, that's hilarious. Also, you're a real fucking shitbag. Like,
Yo, dead ass.
like-
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. It's
no,
not
dude.
love, right?
No. That's what
No,
you do
for
to that's what you do to somebody here. You don't do that to somebody that's coming from another fucking country that's like leaving everything
Right.
behind and they're like, oh my God, I can't wait to be here. And you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna live in this shit box. How do you
But
feel
really,
about it? And then
she get to see the mansion
surprise.
for the next 89 days if she act right.
if she acts right, which I don't know if she's even gonna make it down the road to the house. So I don't know, but
90 days. This is 90-day fiance we on right now, so she fitting to be
EJ.
here.
EJ,
Yes. What?
if that were you, if you left here to go be with somebody in another country across the world, and then they brought you and they were like, hey, we're gonna live in this fucking hut with no toilet and no running water. And you're like, what the fuck? And then they're like, LOL, just kidding. I mean,
I have
What?
a castle.
yeah, like, ha ha ha, isn't that funny? No. Like,
I
that's
would
terrible.
appreciate
That's
that.
not.
Dead ass.
you-
I think
no,
I
you-
would appreciate it. I would.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
I'll be honest with you. I have a track record with white vans, so I'll probably get
Yeah, Miguel, we know you would just
Yeah.
get into the like. You see a white van, you're like, "Oh, is this my ride?" I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
He get kidnapped and get dropped off 10 feet later. Right?
fuck this guy. This guy's annoying.
No,
Like,
yeah, get out of
God
here. You
damn.
are way too excited about this.
Yeah.
Get out.
Like, we gotta go cruise another block. This guy is like too much.
Oh my god. So
But yeah,
yeah, he's gonna put her through to the test to see if she's into him and to make sure that she's not in for the money. Then they ask him, like, do you think this will backfire? He's like, nah. I hope she's gonna find. I think she's gonna find it funny. I was like, oh no, oh this is
just the producer asking him that, you're like, oh, this is not gonna go well.
yeah, this is not gonna
Yeah,
go
if they just
well.
come out with like, can this be a raging disaster?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, probably, yeah. If y'all gonna come out and say that, it probably could be, but I'm gonna do it.
And also, though,
And
it's
I'm here
like,
for it, not because it's good for their relationship, because it's good for reality TV, and that's
oh,
what we
it's
really care about.
perfect for this. Yeah, it's perfect for this. But it also just tells you what kind of guy he is, where it's like you have to constantly prove yourself to him. You know, like it's all about proving like how good I am and how it's a very fucked up way to start a relationship, in my opinion. I mean, again, amazing TV. I'm all about it. I can't wait. But on a human level, it's a pretty fucked up thing to do to someone.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what it is. Like, old boy feels like he's in the big leagues. Okay, Bilal feels like he's in the big leagues. Okay.
Yeah.
And what he's doing right now, he's going out to some of these little colleges and he's scouting the players, right? He's scouting
Yeah.
the people to put on his team right now. So he's like, all right, I got this girl from TNT. She's dope. All right, let me see how she handles this situation. You know,
Here's this curveball.
And if she does good, then on Thursday night, 9 p.m. prime time, I will draft her, right? But I mean, that's what you're seeing right now. It's just he's basically just he feels like the catch here.
Yeah. Oh,
And that's what it comes
100%.
down to. He feels
Yeah.
like the catch, and he's vetting, he's recruiting right now. That's how I feel.
But yeah, I agree. I like that analogy actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. That's all they give us for them too. And we move on to predictions. I was just typing mine, and I think this is definitely gonna go sideways. And she's gonna be not disrespectful, but he's gonna find out that she is like her own woman, and that she doesn't take any shit from this guy. So,
Because
yeah.
I mean, she grinds too. Like she's a whole yoga instructor, right?
Hmm.
So she be folding herself up on the TikToks and screaming namaste. Like she grind, right?
Yeah.
You
I
gotta
agree.
let her do her thing. And I think what's happening is he wants somebody that he's going to be better than.
Mm-hmm.
Because think about it, once again, out of all the places in the world, like he's not a bad looking dude. Like
No.
if I look like that dude, I wouldn't be that upset. Okay.
Fair.
Right.
So he's not a bad looking dude, and he's looking in another country for something. Because there's something implicitly wrong with him. OCD is going to be the first thing, but there's something else. He's also coming off as very arrogant.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Well,
I mean,
OCD is usually a
if somebody to
manifestation of
marry-
other mental issues that you have going on. It's it's usually a physical manifestation of your massive anxieties that you have because of things that have happened. I mean, it's like, yeah.
Because here's where we
I
are.
mean-
He asked this girl to marry him, which is why she's even fucking coming here.
Mm-hmm.
And all he's showing her of the place where he lives that she's going to be living when she gets here in like 6 fucking hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
All he showed her is the wall, just so he can fuck with her head.
You fucking onto something. Yes.
Shout out to Anne. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, that's what I was saying. Like this dude he's like, prove yourself to me. I'm the one that you need to, impress here. I don't have to do anything because I came up from the hood and I'm this and that. And we're like, okay, bro, good for you. That's awesome. But that doesn't make you better than anybody else, And he definitely just feels like, she has to make it worth his while and prove to him that he should invest as he's an investor. He's looking at her like a fucking property investment.
I'm gonna go ahead and call it right now. At the tell-all, he's gonna be a bitch, and he's gonna have a walkout. Calling it on the first episode.
Yeah. So my prediction for them, I'm gonna go ahead and say that they do not get married after this before this 90 days is up. They don't.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think they're going to get married, and I think there's going to be some
happily ever after. Is all I'm saying.
No, I think there's going to be some shit that goes down with her and his ex-wife too.
Yeah, she's going to be an important part of this story, and they got similar names.
Shaida and I forgot the wife's name. Shaida. Yeah. So I mean, like, I think that they're both very strong personalitied women, which is that's great, but but she's going to be with her kids, and she's like, I see you, and you better not pull some shit. So I feel like there's going to be something that happens, kids involved or something, not anything like terrible, but whatever. And his ex-wife is going to be like, no.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there. I think they will get married because I feel like she'll once she sees the house, I think she will get to the house. I think she'll see the house, and then she'll be like, oh fuck yeah, no, I better stick with this guy. So yeah, whatever he wants to put me through, I'll fucking go through it, and as long as I can stay here. So I think she will get married with it, just like Jasmine and Gino. Like she was like, oh, he's got some fucking money, so I'm gonna stick around with this guy. It doesn't matter if he's sending my pictures, naked pictures to other women, whatever. I don't care.
Why'd you send her my nudes? That was part of my privacy. We're gonna have one of those moments. It's going down. It's going down.
Oh,
honestly, I don't think
horrible, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna want to deal with it. I think I don't think she's gonna have it because something about it, like, all right, yeah, he got paper.
Yeah,
like she know that, but I think he also is this sort of arrogant that Shaida's not gonna want to deal with.
Nope.
Cause look, like Shaida's like, yo, I'm a bad motherfucker too. You forget? Okay, let me show you. Yeah. Okay, like you see, my foot is behind my damn head right now. That shit is on TikTok. Somebody is scooping this up. I promise.
Yeah.
Right. I'll find another real estate investor, another Hougie dude with a castle. and a BMW or whatever he drive, right?
Mercedes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all we got for them, ain't it?
That's it.
Mhm.
That's it, EJ. Do you guys have anything else to add to this too?
Nope, I
That's
think you
it.
got it all.
I don't
All
think they get
right.
married. That's mine. I'm final answer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, listen. Why don't we? Since EJ, you're from West Virginia, why don't we put this next couple on you? Because you might, maybe you know her. Maybe she's been to some of your shows up in West Virginia. And why don't we talk about Kara and Guillermo?
All right, look, let me explain something to you, okay? All right,
Uh-oh.
I think you failed geography class. All right,
Yeah.
Why?
Because
She's not from West Virginia.
Oh,
and
where's
West
she from?
Virginia are two different states.
Is she from Virginia?
She's from Charlottesville, Virginia.
Oh, I thought she was in West Virginia. I was so excited. Oh, I must
Okay, and just so I can go ahead and get it out the way, this is the girl I think that's gonna get canceled first. Okay.
Oh,
This is the girl I think
Really?
is gonna. Yes, she's from Charlottesville, Virginia. You know what the fuck happened in Charlottesville? They was running over people and screaming MAGA and shit in Charlottesville, Virginia.
That's true. That is true. That is true.
Yeah,
That's a dark
so
horse.
I'm sure
That's a
she
good
got a
one.
racist tweet somewhere. I'm sure she do.
All right, meme pages get to work.
Okay.
Yeah, she got a lot of them. I bet you her whole life is her whole Twitter is just peppered with racist tweets and balloons,
And
right?
bal-
And balloons.
She says it with balloons. She spells it out with balloons.
Just a huge MAGA
Yeah.
and red and white.
Oh God, but yeah, we find out that she's a party girl, if we want to call it that. She's a free spirit or whatever. She's lived in 4 countries. She speaks 3 languages,
Boom.
right?
That's
And
pretty
went
good.
out, she went out to the Dominican Republic, okay? And whilst she was there, she was sitting there. She was having some little lunch or something, and this handsome fucker comes up and yells "Tequila time!" And she looks up and her pum pum starts dancing, and she was like, "God damn, look at this man's lips! Right? He is beautiful, right?" And then she was in love with old Guillermo from that point on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, she says, "All right, yeah, I guess I'm in love with the Tequila time dude. Let's go." Right? And it was kind of creepy though when she's like, even her grandma says he has sexy lips. Who grandma gonna talk about their grandbaby like that?
Nobody.
Yeah, I cringed at that one. Woof.
Yeah.
And also cringed when she said he was a beautiful boy. I believe she called him
Oh, EJ.
Yeah,
a
like,
beautiful
she's
young
29.
boy.
And this dude, what, 23?
20. He was 21 at the time, but I was like, I mean,
That's not
that's
that
a weird
bad.
way to describe him, but yeah, okay, yeah. So
All right. So what I see from her, and this is why I think she said that. She's looking for some fucking exotic dude to mommy.
Mm,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
mhm.
I think she's looking for somebody to be like, oh, he's too irresponsible to figure this shit out on his own. So I'm gonna have to help him, but he's mine and he's beautiful, and you know we're gonna make this happen. Because you even see, like, I'll get to it in a minute, or one of y'all will get to it because my nose is kind of light on this. But you know, she has a job with which she moved out to Dominican Republic. It was one of her 5,000 jobs. This heifer done everything.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Heffa.
She done everything. Oh, heifer is a figure of speech. I'm not calling her a fat girl, nothing like that. Like, not like a cow, like a heifer cow, like heifer, HEFFA. It's in the Urban
Okay.
Dictionaries. Look it up.
Okay,
No,
got it.
But she done everything. Okay, she's been like a singer. She's been like an OnlyFans girl. She's been a painter. She blow up balloons. She does cartwheels at like the county fairs. You know what I mean?
Sings.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
does.
she's done a lot of shit for
she
29.
She's a fire eater. Like, she do all of that shit. But whatever job she was on, that would move her out to the Dominican Republic, she moved out there. And from the second she got there, Guillermo was also already there, and they done adopted a little chicken mama also, right?
Yes.
The little
Mama.
chihuahua, right? They got a little chicken mama too, so they got a little family. And apparently he proposed after they went on a hike through the jungle.
That was romantic.
That was totes
Yeah,
adorbs.
it was.
Yeah.
Look.
And you know, like we catch up with them. They're talking later. They're FaceTiming later, and you know they haven't seen each other as of late due to COVID, and you know the fact that Guillermo has an expired passport.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, and
A Venezuelan expired passport.
yeah. So I mean, how can he use that for anything? Why is she still so confident that he can get to where he's trying to go with that thing?
Well, according to her, we have a good relationship with Venezuela and we allow that. I'm like, that doesn't sound right. I don't know. That just doesn't sound like it's correct, but I don't know. I'm not an international diplomat. I don't know these things.
I think you're onto something, AJ. I think she might be the first one to get canceled.
I'm telling you, this is a reverse Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna find out that she farts and stuff during this episode, right? This is what you're doing. this is the MAGA people that go get them a Latino or a Latino and bring them here, and they try to run shit, which is what it is. Because you got to think about it. She makes paper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like she makes decent money too. And Guillermo is waiting tables. He is bouncing around from place to place. He's waiting tables. He's good looking arm candy. And this is her way of saying, see, I'm not a racist. Right? She's gonna be the first to get canceled.
All right, I can see that prediction.
Oh boy.
There you go. Right. And she was like, look, I feel like he's young, and I still it irks me that she's even saying that, because there's only like 5-6 years in between them.
Yeah,
it's not that big a deal.
I mean, it's not on paper, but when you think about 23, I mean, she's 29, she's close to 30, right? So that, even though it's only 6 years, like, there is a big difference in how you are at 23 to how you are at 29. Typically.
Wasn't for me. I was the same piece of shit both of those years. But 23, 29, I sucked both of those times. I really did.
All right. Well,
yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I get it. Like, I just don't feel like that's enough of her to be like, oh, this little baby.
I mean, it's not like Ben and Mahogany. I mean, we're not talking 30 years. Yeah, she's acting like it's, this ridiculous age gap. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and she's saying that he's not taking the process seriously or something like that, and he's not like taking the whole process of getting this shit going seriously. And they talk for a few, and she's like, yo, well, it feels weird moving to the US, especially having this expired passport. And she's like, oh, motherfucker, you'll be fine, just go to the airport, I'll be there.
So Anne just told us, and I'm gonna actually post it right here, but she said that there's a guy on Pillow Talk, his name is David, and he's like a staple in the fucking universe, 90 universe. And apparently he says that Guillermo was coming in on a tourist visa, which means that it's okay if he has an expired passport. I'm not 1,000% sure about that, but that's definitely interesting.
Oh, a non-tourist visa. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to take that? You want to take it over from here, real quick?
Sure. So, well, Marie, why don't you do you want to help me out with this one?
Yeah. What do we got next? So
they hung up from the FaceTime.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
She keeps pushing him, right? That was the main thing that she started complaining about. She's like, I keep pushing him because he's young, so he doesn't really have the desire to go out there. Like the K1 paperwork, I had to file it, and he had to. He was dragging his feet. He was playing on his Nintendo Switch, playing Minecraft or Fortnite,
eating his goldfish,
doing tummy time. Like, this guy was just out of control, and I had to put my foot down. But here's the thing, man, we're not very well trained individuals. Like, if it was up to guys, like, I don't know if you've ever been to like just really any place where there's like 2 or 3 guys that are roommates, just guys, is usually like a really sad place. Like, you walk in and there's holes in the walls. There's like a picture of a sad clown hanging. There's a couch, a TV, and an Xbox.
Hey, there's dusty soccer jerseys nailed to the wall. There's some Hulk Hogan action figures.
Well, no, which brings me to my point. When I met Jenna, it was the same thing. Like, she pretty much picked me up from a fucking cave when I was smashing rocks together trying to make something happen. And she looked at my bedroom and she was like, do you know that there's a thing called bed frames, right? Like, you don't have to sleep on the floor. Like, fucking, like, I'm like, really? She's like, yeah. And she's like, all right, well, and she introduced me all these new things. And now I'm introducing those things to my friends. Like when I hang out with my friends, I'm like, they're like, hey, well, let's go have 99-cent pizza. I'm like, well, there's actually a really nice place around the corner where we can go eat, and it's cheap, it's nice, it's $2. You can get nice pizza. And then we go there and they're like, holy shit, this feels very adult like. And I'm like, well, my wife took me here and I'm trying to show you fucking animals how to
You
live.
guys
I'm
want to
trying
go
to
get
pass
some
on the knowledge.
pho or whatever that shit is called to go have pho now? Because Miguel is also Hougie, right?
Yeah, dude. No, my wife, like, she like saw the way I was eating and she was like, God, no, that is not how we eat here. No, we don't do that. No more 99-cent fucking pizzas that are next to a train station where people are shooting heroin. Like, just don't go there. Just go and have a nice slice somewhere else. Like, it's okay. Anyways, she pretty much, what I'm trying to say here is that we don't come trained. You have to train us.
Yeah, it's some work.
Yeah.
Most men are fixer uppers. Just remember that when you get into relationships.
So
Most of them are. They usually don't come out the box ready to represent. They need some training.
No batteries included.
Yeah.
And all the accessories are sold separately.
Yeah.
That's what we're at. That's what we're at as men.
Oh God.
But unless you're what's his name? Bilal.
Bilal.
Yeah.
Then I guess, but then that has problems. So
yeah.
Your choice.
Yeah, exactly. There's no in between.
No.
Yeah. And I think that was kind of it for them. And Guillermo was they did a little thing with him and he was talking about where he was from in Venezuela and how really terrible living conditions there. There's a lot of political unrest.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very volatile country, with their government and just it's, there's a lot of inflation, poverty. And, he talks about how he had seen kids fighting over food in a garbage can. And that just like triggered him. And he was like, fuck this. I'm going to become a protester. I'm going to protest this shit. He almost died. And he was like, and that was the last time I protested.
I love that. I love that.
I know. He was like, all right, cool. Listen, I think this government sucks, but I kind of want to live.
Hey, he's moving to Charlottesville. He can protest some more.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's plenty to protest, dude.
He can get it right there.
That'd be funny.
So that's how he ended up in the DR. So that's why he can't get, he can't get his passport renewed because Venezuela's like, fuck you, try it. He's like, well, I can't go back there. So I don't know, so I get why he's having this dilemma. But I just thought that was interesting that that he was, in his young life so far that he was involved in some shit. So Guillermo, he's a good looking dude. Sounds like he's got some brains in his head and, he's seems like he's a good one. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that he doesn't turn out to be a pile of shit. So
I know. Hey, shout out to our sleuths we have on here.
I know, I love it. Real-time fact checking.
Yeah, we already found out. Just Googled the U.S. and other countries are accepting expired Venezuelan passports. So he is Gucci.
Yeah, right? He is Gucci because the U.S. is like, we want that oil, so we got to stay on their good side. That's pretty much probably why we do that.
Shout out to Anne.
Yeah, shout out to Anne.
I think that was kind of it for them. So
just want to add a couple more details. So she finally makes it to DR. And he sees her, they hug, they kiss. She's like, I haven't seen you in 2 years. You are like all grown up. You have like 2 chest hairs now instead of none.
Yeah, get out of here, you old bag. I like youngins, right?
Do you have a younger brother?
Yeah, I was going to say, where's your brother?
And then they're excited. They're excited to start their new life together, right? And he's just hoping that the expired passport is not a problem. But as we just found out, it won't be a problem, Guillermo.
He's gonna be Gucci, baby.
Yeah, Gucci. He should have talked to Ann Gumby. Ann Gumby, no.
Fuck yeah. So get those sexy ass lips over here.
Come on, pillows.
What them lips do?
What them lips do?
What them lips do? Fuck
She's
yeah.
gonna find out.
Yeah, man. All right, so now we got to make predictions about these two. Can I start?
Oh shit! Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
go
you're
for it.
right.
They're gonna stay together because as I think they're going to. I think they're going to butt heads a lot. I can already see it. But what I will say is, from where he is in life, you know, where he can be like settled in Charlottesville, and he can get married and be here and find something better if he really wants to. He coming to America, dude.
Not an
They're
expired
gonna-
passport.
Yeah, they're getting married, dude. They're
Yeah,
coming to America.
I think they'll get married.
Yeah.
I think they'll get
that's
married.
All, that's all we're predicting, right? Whether or not they'll be married by the end of the season.
I mean, up to you. Up to you. What you want to predict? But yeah, pretty much by the end of the season.
I mean, they have a dog. Like they got a dog together.
Yeah,
So
they
to
got
me,
that
it's like
cheeky
that's a
baby. They
big. They got cheeky baby. So it's like that's kind of like already a big step to have like a dog together. I feel like that is a little bit more solid than oh, we were together for 7 days on an island and now we're getting married. Like they have,
That's like her bargaining.
and they live
chip.
together.
Whenever she say something racist to him, it's like, and then she's like, "Well, I'm not coming there." It's like, "Well, you have to. We got this elderly Chihuahua we need to take care of."
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And then
yeah.
it's
I
like, "All
think
right, well,
I
fine."
think they'll sit. I think they'll get married.
And then
I
he
agree.
just shows her the lips, and she's like, "Don't you be making those lips?
Don't point those
You know-
things at me.
You know I can't resist them. Put those lips away." He's like,
They are beautiful lips. I will agree with that.
Even his grandma thinks so too. So
Yeah,
I
grandma
know.
think they
And if
sexy
grandma
too.
says it, then you know it's good. Ugh.
Yeah, I can't disagree with this one. I think they have everything, all the tools to succeed. They have spent time together. They have done vacation time together. They have, because she was working there too, so she must have been like, all right, let me just fucking type some letters on my laptop real quick, and then we can go surfing or whatever. So I think they will last. I think they will.
Hey Meg.
Yep.
All right, Riri. So what y'all think
What?
of this prediction?
Okay.
What do you think of that one? I'm talking about
That they'll
Ames. They
have
will
kids and maybe get
divorced.
divorced in 7 years.
Oh
you
shit, that's
think?
long. That's long term.
Hey, you said we could do it how we want to do it.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna have kids for real though?
I think they will.
I think they'll have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they will.
Kids.
Yeah.
Kids for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's all they're just gonna be fucking the whole time. Bound to
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, they haven't
Oh,
seen each
yeah.
other in 2 years.
Yeah,
Dude, come on.
she's getting pregnant.
She's getting pregnant. She's getting pregnant
Yeah.
tonight.
I'm gonna get you pregnant,
Yeah.
Tracy Morgan.
Yep. She'll be then got Kara and Mumfus pregnant. Them two babies. Right?
Holy shit.
I love it.
Why my baby speak Spanish? Right?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that. That's how Americans get
This
pregnant.
Baby, beautiful lips. Like it's Hamza, it's your baby. Shut up. Right?
I mean, Hamza has gorgeous lips, so that could pass.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
It could be both.
you know I love me my Hamza.
Yeah, no, you bought some.
She better
Hamza.
be treating him all right up there in Michigan. Don't make me go up to fucking Michigan. I'll be so pissed if I have to go to Michigan. If I have to go to Michigan in the winter, girl,
Dude, she's
To rescue your
She lives
Hamza?
in Canada now. She moved to Canada.
she moved to Canada.
Yeah.
Did she take Hamza
What?
with her?
No Hamza. No baby,
What?
nothing. Memphis went fucking crazy.
Riri. Uh-oh,
Wait.
I think Hamza's back on the market, baby girl.
Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm hearing? Hold on. What's his handle on Instagram? Show him what them titties do. Oh my god! Damn, that's the best thing I've heard all day.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
She went crazy.
Oh, all right. Well, that's a different conversation, but I don't want to get too off track here because we got some other people to talk about.
Hell yeah. And actually, Marie, I don't know if you'd mind talking about this one, because this one was a fun one. This one was
This
probably
this was a very fun one. So the next couple we have is Jabri and Miona.
Mio.
I had to
Rihanna.
I had to rewind it. What am I? 1987. I had to go back a little bit because I was like, I couldn't tell if you were saying Fiona or Miona, but it's Miona.
Yes.
But we are meeting
Jabri and Miona
Jabri.
sounds like a really cheap cologne, doesn't it? Jabri and Miona.
That's
Yeah.
going to be our other line for House of 11.
Yep.
Jabri and Miona.
That's
Yeah.
where they belong.
Yep.
It's gonna smell
But
like South Dakota.
yeah, it's just gonna smell like cow shit. Yeah, he is in Rapid Falls, South Dakota, and Jabri is. We see him. He's all tatted up. He's got the blonde hair. He's a good-looking dude. It's like, all right, I see you. He's all about flashy stuff. He talks about himself. He says he's he's always been like the black sheep of the family. He's like, he lives in South Dakota. There's like, I don't know if they have any other black people in South Dakota. I think that there might be like 2 others. I was like
And he's
shocked.
just beige. He's not even all the way black. He beige.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, and he said, growing up there, it was tough because, he was like one of the only, if not only black kid. His mom is, she's biracial and she is a therapist. And he has a stepdad, David, who is just seems like a very plain old dude. He's just
Brian?
like,
What's his name? Brian?
oh,
Am I
sorry,
mixing it
you're right, Brian. David is his friend. Sorry, Brian. So he lives at home with his parents. He's lived a life. He does a lot of stuff. He's a musician. We see him singing some songs. He's talking about his solo career, but then he also talks about him being the front man for another group called the Black Serbs.
Fuck yeah.
And the Black Serbs
Okay.
are a space punk band, which I don't know about you guys. I've never heard of space punk, but it is apparently punk and electronic hip hop combined.
Yeah. it's
So
not
that
a
just sounds like a whole mess.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I listen to a lot of punk, and I'm like, I'm not hearing any punk in this, but whatever. I mean, hey, what do I know? What do I know? The kids in TikTok, maybe they like it. I don't know.
It's,
But yeah, so
that is this generation's what's it called trip hop or whatever it's called.
yeah, I guess. I don't know. It sounded like it was, whatever. It's fine. But yeah, it's interesting. You've got an interesting sound.
Yeah, I mean, that's his thing. He's different. He's seen him on the motorcycle dressed like Randy Macho Man Savage, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. He knew what he was
Yeah,
doing.
I mean, good for him. He's embraced his himself and who he is, which is just like kind of like a full-on weirdo. And he likes it, and that's just how he is. And I appreciate people that can just be who they are. So good for him. So he talks about that and his band, the Black Serbs. He talks about his friend David. This is where David comes in, and he said that band would never have started. What's that?
It's David.
Yeah, it's David. Yeah. So he says that the band wouldn't have ever started if he hadn't met his best friend David, who he met in high school. I think he said he was like 15 or something. And David is a refugee from Serbia. And David is the one who took him over to Serbia for the first time. And he went and he absolutely loved it. He loved the culture, the food, the beautiful women, everything about Serbia. He was all about it. So much so that he has been there 10 times. So that's a lot of times to go to a place. So he's been to Serbia 10 times. And I think the last trip that he was on, they were performing and he was like 3 months out of a relationship. And he's like, I don't want anything to do with anybody. I'm just going to do my thing. And then he meets Miona and he sees Miona and he was like, God damn, got those butterflies. So, and you see her and she's a beautiful woman. I mean, she's gorgeous, right? She's like, she's again, the Instagram model look. She's got the hair and the makeup and the clothes and she's gorgeous. So
yeah, and she's purchased the whole lower half of her face. Like she's
exactly
bought this life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen, she's I'm clearly she's had some trips to Turkey, I think, for some work.
Hell yeah.
She had some turkey.
She's had some turkey trots. She's gone over there. But I mean, she's a beautiful girl. So good for her. They meet, they fall in love, they spend their time. It's a whole beautiful romance and they're doing their thing. And he decides, we're gonna get married. I'm gonna propose. And this is where the title of the episode comes in. He talks about he's wearing his red suit and she's wearing a yellow dress, and it was like ketchup to his mustard. And they get married in a very not staged way, not married, sorry, engaged in a very unstaged, totally random way. I mean, the pictures that they have, I was like, come on. I mean, just all of it was just so ridiculous. I mean, it's like they're on a cliff and they're, it was exactly, everything was for the gram. They're all about the gram. They're doing everything for the gram. So that's what's going on. So, but he's talking about, he has to live with mom and dad because, dude needs to save some money because he's bad with money. And
no,
can you believe it? Shocker. So he's like, all right, so I've got this woman in Serbia. We're engaged. I need to bring her over here and I need to show her that I'm not some broke ass dude. So I got to live with mom and dad for a little while and try to save some money. So that's the situation with them. So we see him, he does a FaceTime call with her and he's like, what are you up to? And she's like, I'm out shopping. I'm going to be there in 6 days or something. And he's like, well, of course you're shopping. And, as you can all imagine, Miona, she likes her stuff, right? She's a bougie bitch. She's like, yeah, I'm going to go out and I'm going to get my stuff. And even though I'm moving to another country, let me go ahead and spend the rest of my money on stuff.
And he's declare like, that I'm going to spend all my money before I come here.
All of my money. And he's like, how about we save some of that money?
Yeah, can you keep some of it, please? Like, what if you want some Popeyes or something on the way here?
Yeah.
Like, something.
Yeah, it's a long trip. So she's like, why would I do that? That's stupid. No, I'm going to spend all my money.
Once I get there, you got me. This is how this works. You watched 90 Day Fiance before?
Yeah. Right? She's like, I'm getting that Sharp Entertainment money. What are you talking about? So she's so they're on the phone and they're talking and he's like, yeah, so, I was thinking about, when you get here, if we could get married in South Dakota, like, what do you think of that? She's like, no. Her reaction was just no.
That's what every girl wants, right?
Yeah. I mean, and he's like, and he does have a point. He said, you can get married on the prairie here. It's beautiful. And she's like, listen, LA or New York or get the fuck out. All right.
Riri, let me explain something to you. This would be perfect for Riri.
I would love this. I honestly was thinking, I'm like, that would be great for me. Yeah. I would love that.
Like this would be perfect for Riri. Like
I'm also 42.
Right so what we're getting right now is somebody who obviously gives a shit about like her presence.
Oh, for sure.
In the digital world.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She gives a shit about her presence in that place. Like she's basically like, yo, look at this face. This ain't no South Dakota ass face right here.
Right.
This face needs to be in LA or Miami or New York. Can we make that happen?
Yeah. And he's like, no, we can't. But, and, and then he says too, he said, we've never talked about money. So I'm like, dummy, how many times have we gone through this? How many seasons do we have to know about this? You need to know where these people are financially. It's just what you got to do, but they're too afraid to talk about it, and it's so she's like, she's over there thinking that he's got some money and that they're going to just, say hi, bye to mom and dad in South Dakota and then go to fucking LA. And he's like, yeah, that's not happening because I have nothing. So
if you can talk to your partner about money and you've been dating for as long as they have,
right,
your relationship is literally just fucking it's gonna be doomed. Like it's got no chance once you start living in the real world. Because like if I'm not mistaken, he proposed in Thailand, right?
Yes.
Thailand. Yeah. So obviously they travel, obviously they enjoy that lifestyle, their expensive lifestyle. He performs and all that shit, all that other shit. Once you fucking hit real life and you both have to sit in there and his parents kitchen table and eat fucking oatmeal, and the mom is like, so let's talk about feelings, and she's like, fuck you, and she's aggressive. She's like he said,
She's
right?
very
He said it.
aggressive.
He's like, she's Eastern European, so she's direct. She's direct. That's what he said.
Yeah.
She's fucking aggressive. So it's just, dude, this relationship, it's being built out of like, and no offense to you, Mary, because I know you're vegan, but it's made out of like a gluten-free bun. It's
Listen,
just-
I'm vegan. I don't fuck with gluten free though. All right.
oh,
Yeah, she still rock with the gluten. Okay.
Yeah. No, you can take that somewhere else.
dude, I hate. I'm sorry, but the vegan burgers that they serve you on a gluten-free bun is the most fucking evil thing I've ever had in my life.
People have this misconception that if you're vegan, you're automatically gluten free. That's 100% not the case.
Okay,
But I agree. Gluten free buns can go fuck themselves. No,
Yeah.
thank you.
They're
Get
wrong.
that shit out of here. Give me some real ass bread. All right.
So that's what their relation. That's the base of the relationship. Their
Yeah.
base of the relationship is a gluten-free bun.
No, you
And
know what they
if
have?
start building on it, it's gonna
You know what?
collapse.
You know what they've got? They've got a house burger. That's what they've got. They got a house burger. They got a big ass burger, and they're putting it between white bread, and it's all soggy, and it's just fucking the grease is coming through, and it's falling apart, and you're like, no, it's still a burger. I mean, Eddie Murphy did that bit, but
Yeah.
I mean-
the bread that turned into pink dough.
yeah,
Right.
dude, that was my life growing up. Doris was very much like, I'm not fucking taking you to McDonald's. I can make a goddamn burger, and she would make a burger that was like 6 inches thick and put it on sandwich bread, and it would just immediately disintegrate. So you're just holding just a fucking thing of meat, just
they don't
eating
make
meat
big
with your
burgers
hand.
that big in McDonald's, right? It's like,
Yeah.
well, that's why I like McDonald's, because they're regular size.
Yeah, I was like,
Like,
nobody wants
Doris,
a
I'm
pound of fucking beef like this.
Yeah.
And she'd put like onions in it. And she would, because there was this place in Central Falls called Stanley Burgers, and she was like, "This is how they made it there." Because my mom grew up there, and I'm like, "You're not even
You grew
close
up
to
in Central
this."
Falls?
My mom, yeah,
Oh, your mama is hood.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Central
Jesus.
Falls and Pawtucket. So
It's-
yeah,
that's not
don't
just
fuck
hood,
with
it's
Doris.
hood.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
don't fuck with Doris. Yeah,
Yeah,
And then
hey,
my-
Doris, look, if you listen to this, I'm sorry about everything I said. I don't fuck with
Yeah, we apologize.
Yeah. I mean, she's from there. My dad was from Oakland Beach. I mean, it's like I have trash in my genes. It's in my DNA. Like it's just
Yeah.
what it is.
So
People
for y'all
listening
who
probably
don't
have
know
no idea
uh,
what this is, but
I'll explain it to them. Look, Central Falls, if y'all don't know what it is, it's a place in Rhode Island. Like another really bad place in Rhode Island is called Pawtucket. I lived there when I was
Yeah, I
in
lived there
Central
too.
Falls, when I was in Rhode Island. And like it's not Central Falls ain't as bad as Pawtucket isn't as bad as Central Falls.
right.
Like
And
that's
Central Falls is only a square mile. It's 1 square mile, and it's like, and it's right next to Pawtucket. But once you get into Central Falls, you're like, oh fuck,
yeah,
like
yeah,
I shouldn't be in here.
yeah, you
like,
just drive.
at least I feel that way. I was like,
must be Central Falls.
yeah. Yeah. It's just it's not a really pleasant place to live in. But
Yeah, they got like 3 things. It's like a Crown Fried Chicken that sells everything, all types of food.
that place was so good.
Like they have a whole wall that's a menu because for whatever reason, Crown Fried Chicken, they sell like jalapeno poppers. They
Oh
sell,
my god.
they sell
Dude,
chicken parmesan. Like what the fuck?
And they're open like
Yeah.
24/7. I went in there so drunk trying to figure out what to order. It was a mess, but anyway, I'm getting off track here. Anyway, shout out to Central Falls
Shout out to
and
Central Falls.
my trashy family. So yeah, so that's what's going on. So but then so he's talking to his mom, and his mom has some concerns. She's like, "Listen, you know, you don't know this woman that well. Like I know you're engaged and she's coming over, but like do you really know her? And you know, I heard you talking to her on FaceTime and she called you stupid." And I was in the room.
Yo, shout
and
out to Mahala. Is that her name?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Mahala. Like what you're seeing right now is
Mahala,
she is
yeah.
giving him bars. Like, look, this is all stuff that's happening. Like, look, baby boy. Like, I know you feel invincible because you got pink sunglasses on. Look, I know you feel invincible and a cowboy hat. But look, okay, I heard the conversation. Apparently, you're not hearing what she's saying. She just called you stupid, dude.
Right.
The love of your life just called you stupid.
Right.
Okay.
And then
And it wasn't
It
even like, oh, bitch, you're so stupid. It wasn't even one of those cute ones. It was just like, yo, hey, stupid.
yeah,
Right?
yeah, it was a not good stupid. Yeah. And then she's like, let her try it with me. That's what when his mom was like, by the way, when she comes here, she better know how to act right. And she was talking about the clothes stuff, which I was like, you know what, whatever. But I think the message that Mahalo was trying to get through to him was, dude, you better fucking watch out what happens here. Cause the second she says something to me, like, I feel like his mom is going to go off. Like, cause he's like, my mom is not one to take any shit.
Yo, look, let me tell you something. Beige women with freckles do not play. I'm telling you. They don't. Beige women with freckles will kill you. You see how Brian ain't said a goddamn thing this whole episode.
I know.
He's like, I'm here. Like, I'm gonna hug Jabri when he comes over here. Try not to knock his cowboy hat off. Hello, Jabri. How you doing?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think of this? Talk to your mother. I'm not allowed to speak. Right?
Yeah. His mom, and I think he actually said his mom doesn't play. And I was
she
like,
don't fuck around. I'm telling you.
no, she's like, she's like, she's ready. She's like, I want this to work, but I'm telling you, like, I'm ready. I'm squaring up. Like, I've got the Vaseline ready to go any given point. She's like, I will fucking tie these braids up and there's going to be problems. So I was like, oh boy. So yeah, so that's what's going on. But yeah, Jabri and Miona. I just don't know. I don't know what you guys think about this, but I don't have good feelings about them.
Well, we got to make a prediction anyway, sis. What are we gonna do?
I don't see this lasting
Let's
at
go.
all.
No.
No.
Okay, so this one's not gonna last.
No, I think she's gonna get to South Dakota. She's gonna look around. She's gonna say, "What the fuck? Let's go." And he's gonna be like, "We can't. I have no money." And she's gonna be like, "Well, fuck you. I'm leaving." Because I mean, once she's here, you know, she could find someone else to marry her. I guess I don't know, but I think she might stay in the U.S.
But Riri, she not gonna find the lead singer of the Black Serbs.
I mean, the guy's talented. It's, you know, I don't know if it's music that I would listen to, but you know, I mean, he's talented. And the problem with Jabri is that he's a dreamer, and he's like, when his mom said, you know, what are you going to do for money? He's like, I just need one good song. And I'm like, bro, that's not how life works.
That's what I tell Jenna when she's like, when are you gonna pay this bill? I'm like, I just need one good joke.
Yeah.
And then it will crush.
It's gonna happen, baby.
We just need like 100 more Patreon followers. I'm in there.
Yeah. I mean,
more.
if you're banking on one good song, that's not a good financial plan. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
Like, oh, my dream is to be a one-hit wonder.
Exactly. Like, that's all I need.
My dream is Ice Ice Baby. That's all I want out of life is Ice Ice Baby. That's it.
And hope that they use it in a movie. You know, so I can get those checks.
It's I feel like we're watching the wheels coming off already.
Yeah, and you see him, he started groveling a little bit. Like, so, I mean, you really don't want to live in South Dakota? Like,
yeah, she's like, no.
Beautiful here. It's like, no, motherfucker.
And she said, she goes, you saying let's get married in South Dakota makes it even worse. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, that was
cold.
But she said her getting married in South Dakota is worse than her living there because that's for the gram. Yeah. Like, that marriage is for the gram. We ain't doing the gram out of no South Dakota. Fuck out of here. Okay. Right. We doing this next to the Hollywood sign, motherfucker. You better get your money up. You better make that good song already.
I would try to defend South Dakota, but I don't think we have any listeners there.
I would love to go to South Dakota. If there's anybody listening that's in South Dakota, Jabri, I'll head out there. I'd love to. I think it's beautiful. It's just not for Miona from Serbia. She's just not having it.
Putting this out in the universe. We will do a show in South Dakota.
Fuck yeah.
We will do.
I would.
My podcast will do.
That would be so fun.
A stand-up show. Okay, in South Dakota. And we will probably record an episode and have Jabri on it.
Oh my god! And we can wear our cowboy hats.
We got to dress like him though, so we got to dress ridiculous.
Should we start another tier for cowboy hats?
No, we got
mean,
raccoon hats already. Like, I'm
Oh, we need
talking
to get
about like I
those.
want because we getting motorcycles. He got a motorcycle.
we can
right?
have a motorcycle trip to South Dakota wearing our raccoon hats. Oh, we could tie it all together.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think this is gonna last at all. I think she's just like, yeah, South Dakota, yeah, sure. She's gonna be like probably a weekend, and then she's gonna be like, cool. So when are we going to LA? I
Yeah.
guarantee that's gonna
So
happen.
what happened was like, and correct me if I'm wrong. This is what I understood from what I saw is that he was living in LA because remember he moved away for a minute.
Right.
He actually left the nest, right? He flew around for a little bit. He circled and he fucking flew back to North Dakota, right? South Dakota. That's where he is now.
South Dakota, yeah.
And I think around the time that he was like, "Yo, I want to marry you and bring you to the United States with me," he was living in LA.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. And he was like, "I'm trying to save money." Like, no, you're not trying to save money. You're trying to live because you are out of money.
Right. Because LA is fucking expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right. And I also give him credit for like trying to talk up living in South Dakota too, because he's like, I've come to appreciate it again and this and that. I'm like, no, dude, you came to appreciate free rent. And now you have to do chores because Brian's like, mow the lawn. And he's like, I don't know how to get the lawnmower started. I mean, come on, there's YouTube. If I can do it, you can do it.
Seriously.
Yeah, he was just sitting there looking at like, please call me back. I don't know how to do this. Like it was an emergency.
I know.
Like, come on, man.
Tell me what you want me to do. It's like, dude, just fucking. It's a lawnmower. It's not that complicated. Pull the cord.
Fucking thing and then push it around the fucking yard. You can't handle that.
Hold the handle down and pull the cord. That's how you do it. Like I was doing that shit when I was 10. It's not hard.
So, EJ, you think they're gonna make it or not?
All right. So with these two, I think that they're going to get married.
Okay.
And they're gonna fight like cats and dogs, and she's eventually gonna leave him as soon as a more qualified gentleman caller comes along.
A suitable suitor.
Yeah, a suitable suitor. Once one of them comes along, she is out.
I don't know though. I don't know if
Jabri
she's
is
gonna
a
find that in
placeholder.
South Dakota though.
Look, Jabri is her seat on the America bus.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? She's getting on the bus. Like she
Yeah,
can
yeah,
change
yeah.
her seat later, but she's at least getting on the motherfucking bus this season, guaranteed.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, if I wanted to stay in a small town, I would stay here. I mean, she was not mincing words. And right there, I was like, bro.
Because it's kind of like the same shit. Because you've watched previous seasons of 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah,
I'm
of
sure,
course.
Riri, right?
Of course.
With Natalie and Mike.
Mm-hmm.
When Natalie, she was coming, I'm gonna go this honestly. Well, Lex, you gonna live in the woods in Washington State. Welcome, baby. I love you. And she's like, no, I'm not going to live here. I want a pet rat. And she got a pet rat and all kinds of stupid shit, right? And then like she had enough, and she was like, no, I need to leave. And the second they split, she took her ass to Florida.
Yeah, she went across the country. She was like, fuck this.
Yeah, I don't want no more cold weather. I don't want none of this. I'm gonna go down to Florida. I'm going to the complete opposite end of the country from where you put me.
Right.
But
literally,
she got on the bus,
yeah.
and then she changed her seat afterwards. She's like, all right, I'm not doing this with you.
Yeah.
So that's what I think is gonna happen. Something similar to
Fair
that.
enough. I just think they're gonna get married, and she will stick around as long as he's got the TV clout. So if they end up doing something else like Happily Ever After, she'll stick around.
Do you think she'll still have the same face by the reunion?
Oh God, no! She's gonna look like Darcy.
Darcy with the filters.
Get out of my life.
Yeah.
Right.
You never love me. You never did, you liar. My favorite fucking line.
I love it. Oh, Darcy. Yeah. So that's them. That's what we got.
Yeah. Now we're gonna move on to the very last person, and then we'll get to guess which person. We'll Maria and I will take our picks at who's gonna get canceled because EJ has his already, so he's got his locked in. He locked it in.
That
was a good one.
Early.
Yeah,
I'm kind of pissed I didn't.
Before anybody else did. Like,
So yes, the last person we're gonna talk about is Emily and Kobe. And boy, oh boy, this one was fun. She's 29 and she lives in I want to say it how she says it, okay? Salinas, Kansas, or like Salinas or something like that, which is just Salinas.
Salinas, Kansas. Yeah.
Salinas, Kansas. But she's
Well, I
like,
mean,
she's
she
got the
lived there. How would she know better than how would we know better than her? Maybe it's called Salinas.
Salinas is in California, so maybe she is right. Maybe it's Salon or whatever, however she says it in
Juanas or
Kansas. I
something
don't
like
know.
that. She like
I
she
don't
said it weird that I was like, wait, what? And then I saw she's like, oh, she's from this Kansas. I was like, oh, that's not how you say it. I'm pretty sure. But hey, what do I know? I mispronounce words all the time. So
Yeah.
Emily,
Scrooge McDuff.
Emily, I'm with you. I'm with you. I can't even judge you. Can't even judge you. Can't even point the finger at you without pointing it back at myself. But either way, she loves horses. This girl always loved horses. She always will. She loves horses. That's the thing. She describes her hometown as a one-horse town. And she wanted to do more than just stay home and go to the local bar and hang out with her friends. You know, what she did is she went to college and she became a wild child. She was out, she was partying. She's like, oh, education? Fuck that. I'm going to use my parents' money and my student loans to go to China because that's where the shit is happening. And then after that, I'm going to go to Thailand and other places in China and just fucking chill. And everything was beautiful. She's like, ha ha ha, these are my parents' money. I don't give a fuck. Who gives a shit? You get some of me, you get some of me, everybody gets some. Let's fucking shots around the table. Let's go.
Yep.
Let's
Spend
party.
this money like money ain't shit. Ooh, ooh, right?
Yeah, she was like tequila shot. She was like doing the Guillermo out in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then she went to China. She was having a good time. She was partying at this bar, and this guy came around, and she goes, "Ooh, look at those arms! Ooh, look at this dude. He's hot." Right? So they got together. They got to know each other. She found out that he wasn't just a regular guy. Kobe was a fucking underwear model. Sorry. An international underwear model.
No.
Oh my god.
Meg, a Chinese underwear model.
Oh, right.
You're getting mixed up with the International
Bruh.
Swim Week.
Like, look, all right, I'm just going off of what I hear here, but I don't know if you put an African dick in China, yeah, it's gonna be in a magazine. That's all I'm saying.
An African dick.
You put an African dick in China, it's gonna be in a magazine somewhere. That's all I'm saying.
God, Cameroon.
That's a Cameroon dick. That's
Cameroon coming through.
that dick got roots on it. Like you see what I'm saying? Like that's different right there. So again, that man's an underwear. He's an underwear model.
Oh my god. I'm so glad I'm not saying that.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
Yes.
Somebody got to shock somebody on here.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So
shout out to Cameroon dicks, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to
Cameroon dicks, we see you.
We want to see more of you.
Do we?
I do.
So
hey, why not? Right? Whatever.
Fuck it. An email is an email, right? So yeah, our fucking reviews are just gonna be pictures from now on. Just Cameroon dicks all over the fucking email.
Oh god.
So anyway, that night it was a fantastic night. They had a great time. They went out, they party, then they went back to their place. They had sex, and she's like, "We didn't even make it to the bedroom. We just fucked. We were about to take a shower, and we didn't even make it to the shower. We fucked on the floor for like 6 hours or something like that. I don't remember, but it was just, which is just like, all right. At one point, you gotta be like, "Hey, do you wanna?
Yeah, can we not do this?
Do you wanna go to the bed or like take a shower? The water's still running."
Like, can we either bathe or nap or something?
Yeah, 6 hours on the floor. Damn, girl.
Yeah. So then after that, she's like, "Oh, well, that was a great one night stand, you know." And I get to tell the story that one time I was in China and I fuck a Cameroon Chinese underwear model. So yeah, it's all good. But then he kept coming around, and she was like, "Ooh, what's going on with this fucking guy?" And they ended up getting together. They went out on more dates. He proposed. She said yes. And after 4 weeks, her boobs got bigger. And she's like, "Ooh, this is weird. I don't understand. I don't understand."
Yeah. It was like she was walking around and she's like, "Yo, my titties hurt. Maybe I need to go get a test."
Like, what these titties do?
They hurt.
They hurt.
So she's like, "Hey, you know what? I want to take a pregnancy test just for the fuck of it." She takes one and it came out positive. She's like, "Let
Did
me
it?
take 6 more just to be sure," and they all came back positive. And she's freaking the fuck out because she's like, "I want to do tequila shots." And meanwhile, Kobe's like, "Hell yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in. This is good. This life is
Nailed
good
it.
right now. Yeah, I don't have to
He was like,
fucking."
what he said, "I'm going to America." Right? He knew what was up.
He
He knew what was up.
Gotcha.
Yep. Gotcha, bitch. Right?
Got you with that Cameroon dick.
So after this, he went back to Cameroon. She went back to Kansas, and she's like, "You know what? I can't handle this lifestyle anymore. Plus, I'm pregnant, so I definitely can't do it. The baby can't do it because it's a weak baby because it doesn't want to drink anymore. So I'm just gonna move with my parents and lead a regular old life." And then we get to meet Lisa and David, I believe his name is, right? David?
Mm.
Believe so, I don't know. But the mom is like, straight up, this is bullshit. Your track record with guys is not great. And she's like, "Yeah, I know, mom." She's like, "I just want to remind you, you know." And
Just want to remind you that you're kind of a piece of shit in relationships.
this is
Yeah.
bullshit. Just wanted to let you know. So after this, she basically tells us that they try to get him a visitor's visa so that he could come and see the baby, be born, and then that way he could stay. Apply for a regular visa, and then things would just be nice and fancy. What did she say? She was a
She
sex
was a
tourist.
sex tourist.
Why wasn't she on? What is that? Before the 90 days?
BC.
I don't know what BC is.
I don't know what BC is either.
Before China. It's before China, right?
What was it? China. Boom.
I don't know. But I mean, she is a little sex touristy.
Yeah.
Well, she's not a sex tourist. She's just like,
No, she's a messy girl. She was a mess.
Fuck around, like whatever. My
Yeah.
life. I just, like she didn't go there because she's like, I want to fuck. She just went out there because she was like, because she wasn't even fucking like Chinese people. Korean she was too, you know what I mean? Like that's
We
what
don't
most
know. We
tourists
don't know
do.
who she was fucking.
No, but that's what I mean. Like that 6 tourists, they go to the country and fuck
Yeah, that's
the
true.
person from the country. You know what I mean? Like that's what
That's
they
true.
go there for. But she's just like she likes to party, or she liked to party. And she was like, "Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna fuck this guy too." Except that she got pregnant with that guy. So now the parents are like, "Yeah, this isn't good." But so yeah, so they tried to get the visa and it didn't work out. They denied it, and then what's her name? Emily is like, "You know what? I've heard of this great show called 90 Day Fiance. So let me apply to that and then make Matt Sharp move his little magical fingers so that then you get your visa." So then they did that. And 2 years later, here it is.
Here we are.
This is it. Now he's here, and she's very excited because now they're gonna get to see. But here's the thing. It's been so long. It's been 2 years. The baby is almost 2. I'm not gonna say months old. He's 2. He's almost 2. And she's like, "I don't know if he's gonna like me. I don't know if we're gonna get along anymore because I'm not the same person that he met. He's probably not gonna be the same person I met. He's probably, moved on or whatever." So there's so many things happening right now that could go wrong. But at the same time, they could go right. Like if this storyline plays out as nice as I think it will, then this storyline has potential.
I mean, if
for them to be like in love, but
it sort of feels like the Binny and
Do not say her fucking name. Not until
right.
she comes on the show.
Ariana.
Oh, I hate the bitch. Oh, I hate her. I can't stand
Well, I mean, obviously it's different, but
Yeah.
it kind of reminds me a little bit of that with the getting pregnant and the whole thing. So, yeah.
I mean, a little bit, but like, I don't know. Here's my thing. I don't think Kobe gonna give a fuck about no horses.
Oh,
That ass, like it looks like that's her life. She's in selling this or whatever the fuck she called it, Kansas.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, Kobe ain't trying to go no motherfucking Kansas and brush horses and kiss them on the foreheads. He ain't about to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to do other shit.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. And the parents are basically the same thing. They're like, we don't know this guy. There's nothing against him. Like, even that is not against him. Okay. We don't think he's we don't know him. He's just a stranger. But just because you're a fucking mess, it must mean that he's probably a fucking mess. That's what we're going by. We talked about the phone a couple of times, but listen, you used to be again, your track record is not that good. So we're going on that. So until we fucking actually meet the guy and he comes here and he works, and then Madeline, the sister, goes, "Oh, Dad, no, you got it all mixed up. He just can't come here and work." He goes, "Well, what? He's got 90 days?" And they're like, "No, actually, he's got more like 6 months." And he goes, "Okay, so you're okay, fuck, okay, good, okay, so you're telling me that for the next 6 months, I'm gonna have to pay for everybody living in this fucking house?" They're like, "Yep.
Yeah, that's correct, Dad.
Correct, Dad." Okay, all right. And you're telling me that he can work for the 6 months, and okay, that's fine. And I'm gonna be paying for everybody. All right. Well, listen, just one thing, Emily, please, for the fucking love of God, do not get pregnant again. And she's like,
Okay.
"Sure, Dad, I can do that."
Okay.
But meanwhile, she's like,
Yeah.
yeah, she's definitely gonna get pregnant again.
Yeah. I mean, again, they haven't seen each other in how long? They're just gonna and the first time they had sex, they fucked on a floor for 6 hours. She's gonna get pregnant.
Yeah.
Like, it's happening.
Like,
I'm
there's
serious. That's that Cameroon China dick. You don't know nothing about that.
Cameroon, China.
Yeah,
I mean, that is like,
that shit hit different. You don't understand.
Yeah.
no, I mean,
technically,
that's,
I don't either, but I'm assuming it is because she just threw all caution to the wind.
I mean, she's gonna get pregnant. She's gonna have a UTI. She's gonna have all the things. I mean, she's gonna be fucked up down there.
Oh my god.
So
Yeah.
they keep attacking Emily, right? Like, we don't know this guy. We have to support him. And she's like, and they're like, and then you don't even know this guy. You don't even know this guy. And then, as she's feeling corner, she throws in her Hail Mary, which is, you know what? Mom, Dad, you two fuckers met, and then a month later, you proposed to Mom, and then you said yes, and you guys worked out.
Mhm.
And they were like, all
And
right.
she checked that right away. Mind your business, bitch. We ain't talking about us right now. Okay, we're still sitting here together.
And they were like, it was different. It was the 80s. I'm like, that's not a thing.
Yeah.
It's still a stupid idea.
Yeah, it's still dumb. But
So,
they made it work.
yeah, they did. And then they let Lisa talk, and she's like, well, honestly, I don't think Kobe would be coming here if it wasn't for Coben. I was like, that's true, Lisa.
I don't
You're
like that name.
Coben.
Who?
Yeah, every time I hear it, it reminds me of COVID.
I thought they were saying COVID. I swear. I was like, I had to put the captions on. I'm like, what the fuck are they saying? Did they name their kid COVID?
It's like, who would name their baby COVID?
I know. And I was like, okay, so it's COVID.
This is my daughter, COVID Alize Jones. Like,
COVID Alexandra.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
why the fuck? But yeah, it's the way that they say it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't like COVID.
I mean, Kobe. What's her?
Kobe
what's her name again? Shit, I just
Emily.
forgot. Emily.
Emily.
No, I was gonna say maybe it was a combination of Kobe and her name, but no, I don't know.
Coveline.
It's a weird fucking. Well, I don't want to say it's a weird name because it's just a kid and he didn't pick that name, but I'm giving that name a solid D.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he gave her a solid D too.
Yeah, he did.
So
Give her
do
a
y'all
rock
know
hard
about, do y'all know about this 90 Day Paradise version? Is that a thing?
I have not watched it yet. No.
I didn't know that
No.
was even a thing. Shout out, hey Carrie, how you doing, baby girl? Sorry about that.
What
But
up?
yeah, like 90 Day Paradise version.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, I've seen it's on Discovery Plus as well, and it's a very good show. It's like basically just people that go on vacation and they try to make things work out. I think it's a very good show. It's like almost the same concept, but yeah, it's just a little bit.
That sounds
Hey,
like a
shout out to
fucking
90
nightmare.
Day Fiance. Like you have to commend how they are milking this 90 day shit for
Oh my
every
God.
single thing it's worth.
Yep.
Before the 90 days, like, and then 90 Day Fiance right before the 90 days, and then 90
Yeah.
Day Fiance. Like, you know what I mean? There's everything.
Tell all. Fucking
Yeah.
pillows. I mean, it's just there's so much. But yeah, listen, they got a juggernaut and they're like, we're not letting this thing go. I mean, this is like TLC is like, we are riding this fucking train into the tunnel and into the wall. It doesn't matter that you can't get off of it. Just that's it.
Unfortunately, the
Yeah, and
tunnel.
shout out to 90 Day Fiance because if the show get canceled, what the fuck is this network gonna become? Our shows are cut in half.
Yeah.
Right.
TLC is like their main money maker. Like that's
Yeah.
really what it is.
Yeah.
And speaking about money, Dad has one final question. He goes, okay, well, at least tell me that you have money saved up. Please tell me you have money saved up. She's like, well, Dad, I mean, in this economy, the situation right now, here and there, I go to China, Cameroon, underwear, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, God fucking damn it. Okay, well,
Like, look,
tell me-
Dad, I can sell salt to a slug. I can do it. I
Yeah.
can do it.
Well,
Her dad was like, oh God, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
What the fuck? Oh, God damn. I was like, all right, well, tell me that at least he's gonna bring some money. That he saved up all of his checks, his steamy checks from Cameroon, and he's gonna bring him to the States, and he's gonna have some sort of money with him. And she's like, well, here's the thing, Dad. Before he left, he invested all of his money in a coffee shop, and the dad's like,
Hey.
mother. Why did he leave?
Nick, real quick, I love that you called them steamy checks. Like, it's a stimulus, a stimmy. He's like a steamy. I like
Oh,
it.
is that? Oh, I was like,
They're
what's a
from
steamy
Cameroon.
check?
Yeah, steamy check.
Hot. They're steamy checks. Again,
Now on, that's what I'm
you know
calling.
what?
That's what I'm going to call Eddie
Yo,
check. I
yo.
got my steamy check.
You know what?
It's hot.
Me and Emily can't pronounce shit. Leave us alone. You guys are bullies. You guys are bullies.
I didn't even. No, I like that. I like
that
steamy.
was a genuine ass comment. Like, I actually liked that one. Like, Pinwin, I think is gross, right? But steamy check, Scrooge McDuff was hilarious, but steamy check is actually pretty good.
Well,
Get
if you
those
think
steamy
about it,
checks.
they are pretty steamy, right? Coming
Yeah.
out fucking printer. Hey, ready to be spent. The hot, steamy hot.
Yeah,
But-
the steamy is burning a hole in my pocket. I gotta get out here.
Like steamy in my pocket.
Yeah.
All I can think of now is just a check in my pocket with a towel around his private, chilling,
It's too hot.
smoking a cigar, going, when are you gonna spend me, motherfucker? Spend me. Yes, buy that fucking big ass TV. Why would you save me? Blowing O's.
Oh god.
So yeah, so then again, he invested his money into a stupid fucking coffee shop, and knowing that he was leaving. So basically, what she's saying is he's coming in with zero money.
Yeah. And her mom was like, let me get this straight. He did this when? And she's like, oh, 3 months ago. She's like, so after you started the K1 process, he decided to open this up. Like, this guy's not smart, or he's got
Very
something else going on.
He's not very smart. He's not very, very smart. But
Yeah.
but that's it. That's all they give us for this show. Those are all the couples. Now we get to make our predictions for this last couple. And my prediction is that they are going to make it. I think he's going to stick around, and I think they're going to live happily ever after. Hint, hint, they're going to be on happily ever after.
No, All right, let me explain what I'm seeing right now. This is a Kimbali in training I'm seeing right now.
Soldier Boy's like, ooh, I
Yeah.
see you. He's
And
over in the corner,
she
like,
might get canceled for talking about African sex or something like that too. All right.
Well,
Right,
you know
Yeah.
what, DJ? She was so excited she couldn't help us. She couldn't help herself. She was like, "I think we had some sort of like African sexes." And she like she was excited because she got the D. She like finally got. I'm not gonna defend her. She's a predator, but go ahead.
she is a predator.
So I think it's going to be a very similar situation to what we've seen with these two. That's why I said that even more over than the fact that she's acting a little Kimbali right now. But I do think that they're going to get married, or they're going to I think they're going to get married, and then he's going to cheat.
Oh,
He's going to cheat, and it's going to be a whole big to do, and then he's going to leave, and he's going to find another woman in another obscure place like Idaho or something, right? And he's like, fuck brushing these horses, I'd rather peel potatoes, right? That's what's gonna happen.
Huh.
what
And
about you, Marie?
he's gonna work his way up to LA and Miami and all of that shit, like
Yeah, like Miona.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you think he's gonna be in the single life then?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that they will. I think they'll get married because I think that once he sees his son, I think that's going to change it, and I think he's going to be like, "All right, I got to stick around." And yeah, I think they'll get married. I don't know about happily married, but I think
he sees his son, but he also has to deal with her. You get what I'm saying? He also has to deal with
but
her.
he's. I mean, but going off of I'm going off of what Usman and Michael have stated about having children and in the African culture. It's very that's what they want, right? It's like they've got their kids, so I think that that's going to be what drives him to be like, no, this is I need to be here for this for my son. So I think that that's what's going to make him stay. Whether or not they get along, I don't know, but I think he'll stay for his son for sure.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Yeah, that would be the thing to do. I don't
Or he
know.
could be a piece of shit and just be like, fuck this, I'm leaving.
I think the thing is, I don't see any compatibility between the two of them. Like, you know how you see a couple, like,
Yeah.
especially, like, and obviously, like, I might be wrong because I've only seen them for this episode,
Right.
but I just don't think that they're like their personalities mesh like that to sustain like, a prolonged relationship, because I mean, basically she was like, yo, I was just over there and I was just living my best life and I was fucking whoever I wanted to fuck, all right, and I just happened to fuck this dude and he put a baby in me, and so here we go, right?
I think I think it was very much like I thought this was going to be a one night stand, turns out I got pregnant. Okay,
Right.
well, now what? Yeah, I agree, but I think that in terms of him coming here and then doing the visa, because I think she's going to be like, listen, asshole, this is your kid too, and like you need to contribute, and I think that's what's going to be like.
I got to tell y'all something that I think is really funny. All right, I'm switching gears a little bit, but when I was talking to my grandma, like I'm named after my grandfather, her husband, who passed away. But I was talking about like how did she feel when she found out she was pregnant with my mom, and she was like, well, I mean, I'm pregnant now. I guess we should go and get married, right?
Oh shit!
So apparently, my grandma's father and her brother went out looking for the dude.
Oh boy!
Went out looking for my grandfather. He was like, hey, you fixing to marry her, right? Because they didn't play about that kids out of wedlock shit, right?
Damn.
Yeah.
So your grandfather got forced into marrying your grandmother?
He got rolled up on. He got rolled up on, but luckily they had already planned on it. So he already had a rebuttal when they came up talking their shit. It's like, we already talked about this. We getting married. You can go on home now.
Put your guns away, please. I'm good.
We're like, yeah, sure. Get in the truck.
Yeah. Get in the white van.
Get in the white van.
Yeah, man.
Oh man. Well, hey, that's how they did it back then. They're like, "Oh, you're pregnant? Cool. We'll be right back." And now you have a husband.
Yeah.
Here, smoke this cigarette. We'll be back.
Yeah,
Girl.
this will help you with the morning sickness, and have some whiskey. I'll put you to sleep.
So, but yeah, so that's all right. So we got predictions on the first show. Let's now predict Marie. Marie and I are going to predict who will be canceled this this season.
All right.
We already know EJ, and he's got Kara,
Yeah.
Yep.
which is an excellent choice.
That is a good choice.
I did not see that one, but yeah, that is an excellent choice. Marie, who do you think?
Mine is Miona. I think-
she will definitely.
She's gonna get canceled so fast
Let's talk about it. For what? What's gonna get her canceled?
because she doesn't give a fuck, and she just says whatever, and she's gonna say some shit, and I predict she's gonna get canceled for some shit that she says to his mother. She's gonna say some shit or in front of his mother. Like somehow it's gonna be something with the mother involved.
Oh yes.
And she's gonna like mouth off, and the mother is gonna be like, "Okay, fuck you," and it's some shit's gonna go down. That's what I think. So I think she's gonna get herself canceled. She's gonna drop. I mean, we saw what happened with Alina.
Yep.
I don't know. She's got that
No,
Eastern
Alina was
European
different,
tongue.
Yo, Alina was different though. Like I don't even see Miona going as hard as Alina
No.
did.
I don't think Miona's gonna be dressing up in blackface, but I think she's gonna be saying some shit.
Like how many times can you put nigga in one social media post?
I don't
Well,
know. Ask Alina. Why asking me? I don't know.
Marie.
Zero? Hey, guess how many times I've put it in a post? 0.
Riri is like, I'm a 42-year-old tolerant vegan.
Yeah, I'm like, come on. Like, fuck, man. Yeah, I couldn't tell you, but I think that I think it's gonna be Miona. She's gonna do something. She's gonna do something, say something. I don't know. She's gonna get canceled. I'm canceling her. If she doesn't get canceled, I'm gonna fucking cancel her.
All right, so you got to pick around in the rest of what's left here and find somebody that's gonna get canceled. Because I think we picked 2 really good ones. Was that gonna be your pick?
I think mine is going to be Emily.
Emily.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
I think Emily. They're gonna find some, and you know what? I don't think she's gonna say the N-word. I think she's gonna do. She's gonna be like, she's gonna have a pose where she's like, "I'm in China," and she's gonna do some like Chinese accents or like she's gonna do something.
Yeah.
And
Bro, I learned Chinese accents on here.
Well, you're gonna get canceled.
I mean, yeah, they were really bad, but I mean, I did them.
Yeah, but you.
I mean, here's my thing. I done accent, like I done impressions of everybody we recap on this show. Like I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Like, look, I feel like at this point, like you know the difference, and if you don't, that's on you. That's a you problem.
Well, that's the thing. We won't know the difference.
This is the dope thing about podcasts. We can keep putting them out unless like the platforms get rid of us.
The CEO of podcasting.
Yeah.
Mr. Podcast.
Yeah.
Mr. Podcast himself.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He's
I
just
think
lopping off podcast heads.
Yeah.
Like, I want my podcast gone. Right,
man, I'm gonna get canceled because of EJ. I'm gonna get canceled by proxy.
Y'all going down with me, okay? we a team,
dude.
I told you I would narc. I'm gonna narc on you so bad.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
I'm not. No, not me.
Marie's gonna start making shit out. She's like, no, they talked about it, and I was always saying no, they shouldn't do it, but they did it anyways.
No, this is EJ shit. I love Chinese people. I love them. They are great.
They are.
Yeah.
You ever had their boneless spare ribs? They are wonderful.
Stop. Oh my God.
All right, I'm done.
All right, stop.
So I think Emily's definitely they're gonna find the post or something from her halfway through the season, which she's saying some shit about China or whatever. And I think that's a pretty strong prediction. Marie, I thought you were gonna pick that one, honestly.
Nope. I can just feel it. I've got that feeling. Like I honestly think that she's gonna say some fucked up shit. And I think the mom's gonna step in. I don't know. I think Mahala's gonna be the hero.
Yeah. That's a good one too.
I think that's gonna go down because
Yeah.
we'll see. But
All right, I think we got some real good contenders there. Let's see what
Mhm.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote them all down too. I got them all. Everything.
yeah, we did it, guys.
Yeah, we
All right,
did it.
so Riri, you picking this up? We got anything before we get out of here? I think we can land this plane now, right? Oh, we rated
Just
and
real quick.
reviewing.
Yeah, the
We're
rate and review,
reviewing.
because like, believe it
Yeah.
or not, EJ or Marie, we haven't gotten a lot of love from people. Everybody's been commenting, reviewing, rating. Even Spotify is getting some hate too, which is fucking wonderful.
We're getting hate.
Oh yeah. Because
yeah.
if you
Absolutely.
get like if you get like 5 stars, you obviously you're at 5 stars. But if
Mhm.
you get one bad review, it knocks you down a couple pegs.
Ooh,
So
okay.
we were knocked down a couple pegs, which leads me to believe, all right, you don't like the podcast, that's fine.
But they
at
can't
least-
leave comments on Spotify, right? It's just
No.
stars.
No, but the fact that they went out of their way to be like
Yeah.
negative stars or whatever is
Mm.
that to me speaks, because it's making you feel something, whether it's good or bad, you're feeling something. And that's the beauty about this. We make you feel something, with again, whether it's anger or happiness, or we make you laugh, we make you feel something. So for that person or those people to go in there and give us a 1-star review, it made them feel some type of way, that they were like, this is,
And kisses for your forehead.
instead of doing nothing. So yes, thank you, EJ. Kisses for their foreheads.
Yeah.
One of those people that we absolutely made feel great, and they absolutely love the podcast because of just how we handle ourselves and how we are, who we are, is the it's the person that I'm about to read the review. All right, so here it is. This one is titled "My Favorite Podcast Ever."
Damn.
Let's start right there before we
Yep.
continue.
And it comes from Carrie Bear 2. And this one was from April 7, 2022. And she rated
Carrie
our-
Bear 2?
yes.
Carrie Bear 2. You know Carrie Bear 2 is watching right now, right?
She's watching right now. Yes.
Yeah, she's gonna hear it.
And she
Yeah.
gave us 5 freaking stars, DJ. Marie, 5 freaking
5.
And she writes, I listen to so many big name comedians podcasts. Fair enough. Fair enough. Riffin with Griffin, my second favorite. Bad Friends, Tiger Belly, this past weekend, Mark Maron, etc. I love them all, but your podcast is always my priority and my very favorite. So I miss tons of the other podcasts. You guys cover so many things to the point that I almost feel like I know you guys. I love that you appreciate your followers too. Kisses for your foreheads.
Oh,
I love
man.
you. Been listening for well over a year, maybe
Ooh.
2, or whenever you started. Best reality TV podcast, and love you all as people too. Meg, Jenna, EJ, Marie, T. Jones, LP, Destiny, all of you. Hearts,
Wow.
heart emojis all around. Mhm,
Fuck yeah.
There you go.
mhm.
That's
Yeah.
how you do it, guys. That's how you do it. That's how you leave a review.
Shout
Yeah,
out
that's
to
really good.
Carrie Bear.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, baby. Appreciate that. Really do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That makes me feel nice.
And
Yeah.
just a little quick PSA, because I love you, Carrie, and you're absolutely great. You've always been amazing with us, and you've always been super kind. She asked me to just throw this out there for everybody to speak to your children about fentanyl and how it can be very confusing. She mentioned that a few of her friends had they confused certain pills for fentanyl pills, and they got all mixed up, and it was a big fucking mess. So she says that if you have kids, talk to them about that. And I agree. I feel like we need to be more informed about drugs and what they really do to you. Like there are some things that you can smoke weed. Weed is fine. You know, shrooms. I heard that a lot of people have great trips and they become better people. They kind of like it. They become woke in a way. You know, so things like that I think are fine. But like all the other hard shit, it's a little it's a little tough to shake. So yeah, Carrie, I agree with you. I think we should touch on that at some point and just talk about it, because yeah, that's a pretty big fucking problem right now. So
Oh,
it
yeah.
always has been, and you know. But I got my conspiracies about how it is, but I'm gonna leave them out of this one. So Carrie Bear, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We love you. And again, everybody else, we appreciate it and love you, and we thank you for downloading, listening, and everything, just for being supportive of this podcast. We really do appreciate it.
Yep. Absolutely. And yeah, it's been a pleasure. And I love seeing the reviews coming through, and we get excited. The three of us, Miguel gets it, he texts it to us, we get all excited, every single one. So anytime anybody leaves a review or anything, it definitely gets to us, and we love to see it. I don't want to see the bad stuff, but it's gonna happen.
I think that needs to happen for you.
It's gonna happen. I know. I got to brace myself. Someone's gonna say, "Tell Riri to shut the fuck up," and then it's just gonna derail me, and I'm gonna go on a fucking tirade. But it'll be fine.
Like, bitch, where do you live?
Well, somebody did say they're like, I'm not gonna enjoy listening to Marie, but only because you told me to enjoy listening to her. But they secretly liked her, so I'm like, all right. But yeah, one day Marie is gonna lose her shit, and we're all gonna enjoy that.
I hate myself enough for everybody, so you don't need to put it to words. That's what my therapist is for. Just kidding. I'll take it. I can take it. I've got thick skin. I just don't know how I'll react.
You know what I mean? Like, for real, like, I'll be completely honest with you. The first one kind of threw me off a little bit. And then as we sat there and talked about it, I was like, well, what the fuck I'm going to do different? Nothing. I've been being EJ for fucking 3 years now.
Yeah.
What, I'm going to stop being me now?
Right. Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
No, we're not doing that. So,
yeah.
There you go.
What was that? Oh, I thought that was my cat. Sorry, guys. Someone's cat was crying.
That was the fire truck outside.
Oh, it was a fire truck. Same thing.
But
hey, you get love right here.
Yeah. See, she appreciates the Connecticut hate. That's the thing. You guys, my hate comes from a good place. It's a good place. I just want everyone to understand where my hatred comes from. I'm just going to get them on board. That's all. Make some t-shirts.
No, you wanted to draw dicks on Connecticut's parking lot.
Yeah, I still want to.
No, that was my suggestion. Marie wanted to set fire to them. I'm like, let's just draw.
She wanted to burn Connecticut down.
I want to burn the fucking thing down. Just make a fucking an easier pass to get to New York. I mean, really.
Yeah.
Just one huge highway, like fucking
just one huge ground zero, like,
highway.
I mean, wouldn't you like to drive through that much better than what you have to drive through in Connecticut? I would. Yeah. Like, oh, it's all
that's cows and shit. I mean, after New Haven, there's cows and shit.
That's different. Yeah, listen, that's Western Connecticut. That's like Western Mass. That part of Connecticut. I'm talking like they can stay. The parts that are attached to Western Mass can just absorb you. It's fine. But everybody else, or everywhere else in Connecticut, go fuck yourself.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
If you're from Connecticut, leave a 5-star review just talking shit about Marie.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's Riri. And if you don't know, now you fucking know.
Connecticut is going to leave me a fucking review.
Call it the state of Connecticut. Yeah.
We'll be here next week. This review is from Connecticut. Fuck Riri.
Just a gigantic middle finger.
Yeah, signed the governor.
Oh God,
dumb bitch.
All right, we're ready to land this plane now.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right, Riri, you ready? You up?
I am. I'm ready.
All right. So, Meg, you got anything before we get out of here?
Yes, very important. The link is in the description below to join us on Patreon. Is only $1. I mean, there's other tiers if you want to support us, like We got the raccoon raccoon tail hats. I'm sorry. We got the Gooch pants here. We got the House of 11 takeover, which is the one that I really want to push because we really are going to buy
Yes.
the fucking House of 11 like deed or whatever we need to buy so we can actually own it. And once we own it, we're gonna push it hard. We're gonna have fucking the signs, what them titties do, kisses for your forehead.
We out here.
We out here, t-shirts. I mean, we're gonna go fucking crazy once we get the House of 11 fucking deed. So help us out and join that tier.
Hostile takeover.
Yeah, it's gonna be a super hostile takeover.
So hostile.
Yeah. It's dude, Marie and I are gonna be wearing blonde wigs, a fucking nice diamond dress. We're gonna walk into the house and slap him in the face and be like, "We out here, we out here now."
Yeah, get out.
Yeah, get out, get out. This is our house.
We out here.
We out
We out here.
We out here.
Yeah.
And
then we'll push them over, and then they'll just pop back up because they're like weeble wobbles.
Yeah, and then Michael,
legs, ladies and gentlemen, titties and legs,
titties and legs.
And then their father will call the police, and Maria and I will get arrested.
Yeah,
but
and then I'll be in jail.
Taken over. Yeah,
be worth it though.
In Connecticut.
Yeah.
But she's gonna go into jail and get all the prison recipes, and she's gonna make a killing off of that.
That's right.
It's a fucking.
That's right.
You gotta remember, okay?
Yeah.
Because Riri is a Jill of all trades. She's a Jill of all trades.
Goddamn right I am.
Yep.
I'm doing
There
it for
you go.
you. I'm doing it for the listeners. I
Yep.
would do that just for the show.
Yes,
Fuck
sir.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
All right. So listen, until the next time y'all hear us recapping something, okay? I want to just I want to say real quick, okay? Thank y'all very much. I forgot I had some shit to say too. Look,
Fuck
I
yeah.
love y'all. And like I say every podcast, and I say it every podcast as long as we're doing this. This is y'all's podcast. We're doing this for y'all. So thank y'all for rocking with us. And until the next time you hear us recapping something, this has been 90 Day Fiance, Season 9, Episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
Party, kiss, bye.
Have a wonderful night.